Good morning. Welcome to Try It Tuesday. I know, where do they come up with these things? I don't know. Anyway, how are you? Hope you're having a lovely day. Wasn't the rain heavy yesterday? Blimey. My garden looked gorgeous, though. That's the main thing. All this rain, my hay fever started. That's typical, isn't it? Anyway, we've got a gorgeous day lined up for you today. Would you like to see the menu? I'll show you the menu once it's ready. Here it is, coming up today on Try It Tuesday. We've got 8 o'clock, bright, beautiful bundles. Well, that's not exactly true, is it? Because I've got bright, beautiful bundles, but I've also got some lovely new fabrics as well, brand new fabrics. 9 a.m. now, Jay called it this hour. Fantasy bedroom. It's at 9 o'clock with Joe Carter. Nautical but nice with me at 10 o'clock. And then So with Joe at 11 o'clock. So lots and lots and lots there for you to get your teeth into today. Do you know what? If it's a miserable day where you are as well, just settle yourself down, get yourself a nice cup of tea and spend the next 4 hours with me indulging in gorgeous fabrics and notions and things like that. And you know, you can get in touch. You can get in touch. We're very interactive here at Sewing Quarter. What the best way to do is send us a web chat, right? And with that, you go to our website, www.sewingquarter.com, click on Watch Today's Show, and you'll see a bigger version of me there. Oh, it's not me, it's still at the menu. And then you scroll down the page, and you'll see, oh, it's different today. So, where it says message to studio, right, and there's a little pink box there, and you can sign in there. Hannah's obviously not signed in this morning, you see, so you can log in or you can create an account there. You have to do that first, send a message through to us. Now, you see products from today's show. That was all the things I had yesterday. Oh, I didn't do that book yesterday, did I? But that's available then. So all those are items from yesterday's show. In a minute, they will all disappear, and all the items from today's show, as we bring them to air, will appear down there. So if you think you've missed something, you just pop down there and pop them in your basket. Talk about popping it in your basket. If you're watching live on the internet, you see to the right-hand side there, that's So Easy, Beautiful Bloom. That was something from yesterday. When I'm doing a live auction, what I'm showing you will appear in that little box. You can just, now you have to log in, obviously, to buy, first of all. And then you just click on there and you put it in your basket. You pop up to your basket at the top right-hand corner. Check out, if you know you definitely want it, check out straight away, because you only pay one postage package of £2.95 for the whole day. You can email as well if you don't, because on the web chat you have to keep the characters to a minimum, right? But you can email. They all go through to producer Hannah upstairs, and then they come through to me here on my tablet on the table, and that is at studio@sewingquarter.com. Studio@sewingquarter.com. And of course, if you've got any pictures of anything you've made from any of our shows, then please send them there. We can only do that on studio@sewingquarter.com. Can't do it anywhere else. Right now, normally I'd show you a picture now of something that we're going to make, and then I'd walk over. But I've got to walk over because I've got gorgeous fabrics for you today. Here we go. Now, let's have a look at that. They look like I spent hours. Look. They're all brand new. They're all brand new. But before we do those, I've got beautiful bundles. Now, the thing is, the team have done these bundles to go with those fabrics there, but you don't have to buy them to go with those. You can buy them if you love them in your stash. Then you can just do them, buy them for your stash, can't you really? Now, what I'll do is I'll go through all the fabrics very, very quickly, and then we'll do them all in detail, won't we? So, where shall we start? Right, okay. Now, let's start with this one then. It's called Pink Tonal, this one. We like this one. Now, I'll just go through them quickly. Now, you see, it's work today. I've got 1/2 metre of flamingo, 1/2 metre of pastel pink, and 1/2 metre of vintage pink. Nice. They're lovely, aren't they? £9.45 for 1.5 metres of fabric. I know. Aren't they lovely? Oh, hello, Karen. Is that now? Brilliant call centre staff. I had problems yesterday and they solved everything immediately. Thank you, Karen, for letting us know. That's how easy it is to get a message through. Right, we'll come back to the pink in a minute. Then we'll go on to, I think this one's called Nude, depending on which sunbed you've been on, I suppose. Hannah's none of those. Hannah's kind of, this is Hannah. Oh, are you? Sorry, she's quite tanned at the moment, she said. I thought that was just makeup. Here we go. That's all we need to know. This is called Nude Tonal Bundle. You get 1/2 metre of coral, 1/2 metre of latte, and 1/2 metre of nude. Hang on. Coral, that must be coral. That's latte, and that one must be nude. That's nice, £9.45 for 1.5 metres. We'll go through all these properly in a minute. I just want you to see them. So they're all on the web, ready for you to go. Right, now, did it get renamed, this one? Oh, is it? Yesterday this was mint, right? Mint. And we went, that's not mint, is it? So Hayley's renamed it foliage. Well, I suppose no, actually you get mint, fern and lime green. I said call it pea. You know, like the little green peas you get from... On telly, that looks a bit white. That's actually a very, very lovely pale mint. Actually, let me put it next to white. Will that work? I don't know if that'll work. Yes, there you go, you see. Right, okay. We'll look at it in more detail in a minute. Right, so that's the foliage one. And then, I thought pea was quite nice. Little marrowfat peas. Petit pois would have been good. Anyway, let's move on. Teal. Now, on your telly, they're looking blue, aren't they? They're all looking blue. What you've got here, you've got azure, vintage blue, and teal. Lovely, aren't they? They're all £9.45 for 3.5 metre pieces, and they'll all come in this lovely box, all wrapped in tissue. Okay, right. Little present yourself. The last thing you want, if you bought some beautiful fabric, somebody shoving it in a carrier bag like that. Right, now I won't... well, let's start with these. Let's go with these, right? Shall I point? Can we go in close up when it's over here? We didn't chest... There was nobody here from the camera team last night when I was draping. These are beautiful. I will take them off and I will waft them, I promise. But this is all brand new today. All brand new today. Well, I don't know. You go to whichever you want. We're doing the ones on the ladder first. Right, so there is taupe. Taupe is this one. That's taupe. Now, isn't it lovely? I'll go through it properly with you in a minute, but you've got trees and mushrooms and toadstools. Got a sticky floor. Moving across to the one next to it. Lime, that one's called. Lime. Let's wait for the graphics with you. They've been a bit slow this morning, aren't they? Woodland Forest Lime Fabric. Oh, it's only £4.95 half a metre. £4.95 half a metre. Then if you want to drop down to this one's like a lovely pastel green, this one down here. Oh, it's duck egg, is it? They called that one. Oh, they've called that duck egg. It's definitely, I'd have called it like soft green, peppermint or something. Nice, though, isn't it? There you go. And then moving on to the last one, last but not least. Is that cream, that one? Beautiful cream. Again, I'm showing them all quickly, then we can go through and waft and to our heart's delight. We know that you love to see all the brand new fabrics before we start. That's the cream one there, Woodland Forest. 100% cotton, 100% cotton. I will waft it. It's got a nice dressing on it as well. Right, then if you'd like to have a look at the stands here, this is the butterfly. Isn't it lovely? Gorgeous. Same family of fabric and the same background colours, but with the butterfly design on. So we've got this one here, first of all, which is the cream. Lovely, isn't it? Really, really gorgeous. £4.95 for half a metre. Then underneath the cream, I'll just unpin that for you. We've got that. Now, they're calling it duck egg, aren't they? That's duck egg there. It's green. It's definitely peppermint green. But I'll show you that more in a minute, yes. Lovely, isn't it? Really cute. Such a subtle, lovely background. And then over here, we have the taupe, which I've just draped across the shoulder of this one. There you go. That's the taupe. Yeah, there you go. You don't get the pins. That's the taupe. Thank you. And then this is the pink here. That's the gorgeous pink there. It's just that we love you to see everything, and you like to see everything when it's brand spanking new. Right, stay on that just for a second, because I've got an idea. Where's Jay? Jay, I'm going to be in the studio with you for the whole hour. There you go, thanks, Jay. Right, so where shall we start? These are just beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. I'll just put them all out on the table. What are you going to make with these? Now, let's talk about the weight of the fabric, first of all. It's 100% cotton. Now, it has got a dressing in it. This is the duck egg one. It's a lovely, lovely weight of cotton. It's just, I mean, it's so lovely. It would make, I'll tell you what weight it is. It's the weight of, you know, like a summer skirt or a really lovely, like 1950s summer dress. It's £4.95, half a metre. This is the duck egg blue, which is just lovely, isn't it? Really, really lovely. Such a subtle, beautiful background colour. Now, for you to get an idea... Oh, now, have you got the repeat of the fabric up there, Hannah? Have you got on your notes? I can't imagine it's very much. Machine wash at 30 degrees, yeah. 100% cotton. 10 centimetres, the size of those trees there. So if you're thinking about getting in proportion to make something. And I suppose the repeat is just that much, isn't it? It's just 11 centimetres, isn't it? Anyway, that's the woodland forest duck egg blue. Now, while we're here, they've obviously done this bundle to go with, but you know what? I think they all go with all, because that looks lovely, doesn't it? So this is the teal tonal. This is the teal tonal one here. Let me just wrap that fabric over there like that. Half metre of the brand new fabric, £4.95. Bundle £9.45. So you'd end up getting your 2 metres of fabric if you bought half a metre of this. Nice, isn't it? Or if you're doing a patch, oh no, maybe, would you do a patchwork? It'd have to be big patches, wouldn't they, to incorporate the tree, I would imagine. It's nice though, isn't it? This is lovely. But don't take that. I'm going to take the tonal one out. And then let me just have a look, see, because this would work as well, you see. That's going to work. Excuse me. Excuse me. The greens are going to pick up the greens in the foliage here, aren't they? No, I wouldn't use this as a border, because your border... Let me just show you. Somebody's just... It'd be lovely as a backing. This won't be lovely as a backing for a quilt. But let me just show you. I'll just take the green one out a minute. If you did a binding, Hannah's, somebody's asked if we could do a binding out of it. You see, your binding would only be kind of on a quilt. Your binding would only kind of be that big. So you're not going to see the pattern. You're going to lose. It'd be lovely as a backing. Be lovely as a backing. And also, £4.95 for half metre. Right, how wide is it? Somebody's asking how wide it is. I think it's to be 100. Heather. John, why are you doing this to me? Show me things I need and want when my bank is in rehab. Gutted. Oh, Heather, sorry, my love. And also, what's been happening the last few days, Heather, is when I've been bringing you new fabrics like this, they've almost been selling out. Some of the ones yesterday sold out, didn't they? Oh, hang on, it's 136 cents. Oh, it's wider. This is wider, so perfect for your backing of your quilt. This is 54 inches wide, which is 137, 138 centimetres wide. Right, somebody's just said curtains. I'll drape curtains later when I've got rid of the ladies, when I've got rid of the girls. We'll drape curtains later. So that one there's lovely, isn't it? So that one there is the duck egg. Oh, hang on, no, I haven't finished. Sorry. No, because I also think all of these look. How gorgeous will they look together? Look. See how beautiful to the pink. So you haven't gone for the obvious duck egg background there. You've gone to pick up the pinks and the trees and the mushrooms. Really freshen up, whether you use it as a bedroom, as curtains, or, I don't know, cushions or a bed, something for your bed. Oh, a bed runner at the bottom of your bed, that'd be nice. Be nice. Remember, the fabric's directional, though, so you've got to remember that when you cut things out, that's all. It's wider. They're lovely. Hang on, so we got that one. That was the pink tonal. That's nice. We like that. All right. No. Well, the thing is, I wouldn't put the whole bundle of nude with it, but actually looking at it, you could, well, I wouldn't use that one. No, I wouldn't. I'm being honest with you. I'm being honest with you. You might love it. The opinions you're hearing are my own personal opinions, obviously, not the opinions of anyone else, unless I say anything that Hannah makes me say. Oh, she makes me say so many things. Right, moving on to the cream. Now, this is the most popular so far. This is the most popular, the cream so far. Nice, though, isn't it? Fresh, very fresh. That's not butterflies. No. Woodland, this one's called. Oh, as they say, woodland butterflies. That's very confusing, isn't it, then? No, this is woodland. This one should be called woodland mushroom, shouldn't it? Forest, it is the most popular one. It is the most popular one. So, if you get this fabric, 54 inches wide, excuse me, half a metre, £4.95. You can buy more than that. You can buy increments of it, obviously. You can buy increments of it. Morning, John. Lovely to see you this morning. Beautiful fabrics. Love, Nora. Thank you, Nora. Aren't they fabulous? Okay. Hannah's saying, do you remember that film where the girls thought they found fairies in the forest? Did it have Hugh Grant in it? Oh, no, they were mermaids, weren't they? He's the one. Okay, if you know of a film where were they little girls or grown-up girls? It's based on a true story. Little girls going to the bottom of the garden thought they found fairies. It's, what's the name? Isn't it a famous author or painter or something like that? Anyway, Hannah says, if you know the name of the film, can you let her know? Right, okay, let's go with the obvious one on this one then, and put the pinks with it. Nice. See, so this one would be the cream woodland fabric, and then this is the pink tonal bundle to go with. You see, these pinks are going to pick up the pink from the mushroom, the pink from the toadstool, the pink from the blossom. That's nice. That's really nice, isn't it? That's elegant, isn't it? That's sophisticated, isn't it? Oh, hello, Marcia, my love. Marcia, good morning, lovely John and all the crew. That's Marcia from Brazil. Now, you see, I might go with this. I might do this one. This is the nude. No, naked. It's nude. No, naked. Not navy, nude. See, they're nice together as well, aren't they? But do you know what? You see, I like all of those together as well. But anyway, no, I won't do that because that'll confuse the computer. So this one is the nude bundle, half a metre of each of those. Half a metre of each of those. And this fabric is sold in half-metre increments, so you can have as much of that as you want. So do you know what would be nice? If you had curtains in that and then put a stripe of one of these in it, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Jan's messaged in. No, she hasn't. Well, hang on. Jan, good morning, John. Loving your shows? No. Oh, thank you. Loving my shows. Thank you. Now, the reason question marks come up, Hannah, is because they're smiley faces. They're smiley faces. She thought it was a question. She thought it was a question. Good morning, John. Loving your shows. Thank you, Jan. In Suffolk. You're either Jan or Janet, one of the two. They're nice, aren't they? I wonder whereabouts in Suffolk you are. Are you near where did we used to go for after? When I was in Colchester, we used to go to Constable Country for afternoon tea. Not Dedham. Is it something Vale? No, can't remember now. Anyway, look at that. They're nice, aren't they? It was a long time ago. £4.95. Picking up the green. I'll be 39 this year, yes. Right, there's loads of you on the phone. What, for this one or this one? This. Right, as I was talking just then about going for... where did I used to go for afternoon tea? I lived in Colchester. Yeah, 11 people all put that in their basket, as I was saying that. Right. Okay. What is it called? It's lovely. It's like Constable Country and there's water and the water mill and everything like that. And fabulous afternoon tea. Do you know where... Jan, do you know where it is? It's in Suffolk. It was definitely in Suffolk. Oh! Oh, people have answered Hannah's question first. Oh, but Sue says... Sue says, I remember the story about young girls taking photos at the bottom of the garden. Sue in chroma. And then she said what the film's called. Oh, Sandra said the Cottingley Fairies film called Fairy Tale, A True Story. Thank you, Sandra. Look at this. Right, I've moved on. This is the line. Yes, Hannah's obsessed with fairies, and there are shops. There's one in Alston near me. They sell fairy doors, and you put it at the end of your garden for the fairies to let themselves in and out your garden. You haven't got a garden. Well, no, they don't live in backyards. This is lime. £4.95 for half a metre. Now, which colour are you going to go for with this one, do you reckon? Will you go for the pink tonal? Oh, yeah, that's nice. Nice. £4.90. I hope I haven't got Natasha's... I'm just going to take a slurp of my water because I hope I haven't got Natasha's tickly cough thing. I've put lemon in my water today and I think it's blocking the... Oh, that's nice. Sorry about that. So this is the pink tonal bundle. You get half a metre of each of the fabrics. And then, oh, I know what happens is when you start doing messages, you then don't get the... No, I've got the... At £4.95. So this is £4.95 for half a metre. That's the lime, the Woodland Forest lime. And then this here is beautiful, isn't it? That there is the pink tonal bundle. No, that's the one with gemstones on it. Got customer names. Oh, lots of you coming in for this. Is that what's there now? I've got Sandra's message on there now. No, that's going back to the... You've gone back to the gemstones. Yep. Okay, right. And then, now, should we try the green one with this? Oh, nice. That's nice, isn't it? Those three together. So this here is £9.45 for 3.5 metres of fabric. And then this here is £4.95 for half a metre. That's the lime, the Woodland Forest in the lime there. I will do draping. Oh, I'll tell you what I'll do with the lime one. I'll waft it. I'll waft this one. Now, it's wider, this fabric. Now, remember, this is a metre that I'm showing you here. You get half a metre. Actually, let me show you what half a metre is like first. So if you just want half a metre, this is what you'll get. Jane in South Yorkshire. Good morning, John. The pattern fabric for the skirt bit and the plain for the top for little girls' dresses. Oh, that's a lovely idea. Love all your shows. Thank you, Jane in South Yorkshire. Right, that's half a metre, but look how wide it is. Do you know what? If you've got a little girl's skirt, you'd only need half a metre, and then you'd have some left over. Do you know what'd be nice? You make the skirt out of, like Jane's just said, you make the skirt out of this fabric, you make the top out of one of the plain fabrics, and then trim the top with what's left over of the bottom, and the bottom with left over of the top. Do you know what I mean? So it makes a matching outfit, but it's also got two pieces you can wear with other things. Anyway. Oh, no. Somebody's asked what's the difference between cotton poplin and ticking. Right, cotton poplin is a lightweight, and it's not a lawn, it's just heavier than a lawn. A ticking is normally striped, but it's definitely got a weave in it, and it's heavier. It's what ticking is what mattresses used to be made out of. So a ticking is like a cotton drill. Like a cotton drill / twill, whereas a cotton poplin is smooth and it's lighter weight. Not as light as a lawn, but lighter than a heavy cotton. So I hope that made sense. Right. Right, Jackie. Oh, Jackie's expecting the arrival of her 4th grandchild. Oh, she's gonna make nursery items out of this. Oh, colour scheme suitable for both boys and girls. That's a good idea, isn't it? It's lovely. It's very fresh, isn't it? Really, really fresh. That's lovely. Right, let's move on to the taupe now, which has got kind of a pinky, taupey, pinky, mushroomy feel to it, this one. That's nice. Susan, love the show. Are you thinking Flatford near Denham? That's exactly where I'm thinking. I knew it was Dedham, but I thought it was something Mill, isn't it? Oh, it's gone. It's something Mill. Flatford. Was it Flatford Mill we used to go to? Ooh, I'm going back a long time now when I worked at Colchester. Look, this is nice. This is nice. Taupe, this one. Margaret, good morning. Oh, yes. Good morning, John. It's Dedham Vale in Constable Country. Thank you, Margaret. Do you go there as well, Margaret? It's lovely. I haven't been for a long time. My friend Annie, who you'll get to know, she lives in Lavenham. And it's gorgeous there, isn't it? Oh, Andrew and Hilary. Is it here? Oh, I see, sorry. Have a look at the taupe fabric while you're looking at this. That's lovely, isn't it? It's got more of a muted background, this one. Morning, John. Lovely fabrics this morning. Woke up early, so we're watching you for the full 4 hours. Oh, Andrew and Hilary, thank you. So this is the taupe. Now, which colours are you going to put this with? Should we try it with all of them? Let's try it with the pink tonal first. Nice. Oh, yes, that's gentle, isn't it? Gentle's my word for that. The word du jour, the pink tonal bundle, and the woodland forest in taupe, gentle. Look, it's past already. I haven't even gotten to the butterflies yet. I'll do that in a second for you. They're lovely together, aren't they? Really, really beautiful together, those. So 9.45 for these three. That's not the time, by the way. It's only 8.27. £9.45 for 3.5 metres there. Okay, I don't know what... oh, no, okay, I'll ignore that. You've just put up who's bought it. Yeah, no, that's right. I love those together. That's woodland forest in the taupe, and this is the pink tonal. Now, let's go to the nude, see if the nude works with it or not. Oh, it gives it a different slant, definitely. Doesn't it? Know what they're reminding you of? What are they reminding you of, these lovely colours? I'm thinking ice creams. Nice, aren't they? At £4, this is £4.95 for half a metre. This nude tonal bundle, £9.45, half a metre. Do what? What are you saying, Timothy? What do they remind you of? Oh, okay. I think they're on another planet upstairs today. Right. Would you put it with the greens? Oh, yes. Definitely. That's not gentle, that one, is it? That's vibrant, that one. Vibrante. Foliage tonal. Right. Moving on. I haven't really shown you the teal one hasn't really gone with much so far, has it, really? Right. No! Right. I'll just pack this up. Every day we start our prep in the morning and go, how many have I got? How many have I got? Going, oh, that'd be plenty. You see this bundle here, this gorgeous bundle, which they've renamed Foliage. We'll talk to Haley because everyone thinks it's the renaming. I think it's just the gorgeous colours, right? Those three fabrics, lime, mint, and... It was green, but what was green, was it? Morning, John. Gorgeous fabric. Love the pinks. Think my back manager's going to have a fit. Lots of love from Leslie in Kent. I know. Fern. No, hang on. Fern, lime green and mint are the three there. They're lovely. Half the stock's gone of those already. It's only 8:30 and half the stock of those has gone already. I know. It's fantastic, isn't it? Right, now let's move on to the butterflies. Shall we start with the... We'll start with the cream. Yes, cream. Definitely cream. Now, these are nice. If you love butterflies, which we all know, everybody adores butterflies, don't they? Oh, look at this. Now, I can see already which ones these are going to go with. I can see already. That is lovely. Let's just take a moment to look at that. This is woodland butterflies on cream. Again, it's the 54 inches wide? 55 inches wide. That includes the selvage, I suppose, the 55. Hang on. Yeah, 55 centimetres wide, including the selvage, which is 138 centimetres. Oh, hang on, no. 55 is 140. Let me do it properly for you. Let me do it. I know, but I think this one's slightly wider than the woodland one. Don't know why, because it'd be on the same loom. Oh, no, 54. 54. You're right. Thank you. Isn't it lovely? Now, let's team this with the pink. Because now, if you are doing a patchwork, how beautiful is this going to look? Right? Let me get the... I don't know. Yesterday, I kept getting everything in the wrong place, didn't I? Like a bed runner. Look at those. Can you come in a little bit so we can just see that with the colour around it? So you don't see these here. Thank you. That's the television upstairs. No, not television. What's that thing called? Camera. Look, stop. I'll move it across. Look at those. No, I'm just showing so you can see this along with the 3 pinks there. That's the pink tonal bundle there, and then the butterfly there. That's lovely. This is the cream background butterfly. I'll show you the other colours in a minute, but I just want to see now, Hannah, which other colour would you put? See, the blue might not, or the teal. Let's try the teal with this one, because the teal has not had much of a go today. I'll just put it like this, then, if you're going to complain about moving the camera. Oh, yes, you have to move it now, because you're not going to see it. Well, you can't see what I can see. Oh, now that's nice. That's nice, isn't it? Look. Oh, Jay. Jay. Your fiancé's on the phone. Having a nice day off work, loving the butterfly fabric. Lots of love, Danny. Where's my diamond, she said. Danny, is Elaine watching? Is Elaine watching? So these could be, do you know what, Jay? These would be lovely for the child's bedroom. Here we are marrying him off. Now he's having children. Wouldn't it, though? If he has, yeah? Yeah, don't put your hand on your hip like that, Jay. Oh, he likes the pink best. He likes the pink best. Well, he would, wouldn't he? Danny, there's lots I can tell you. When I come to one of your... Danny, when I come to one of your barbecues, I'll tell you all. I'll tell all. No, we weren't invited, were we, for this one? It's fine. It's raining anyway, wasn't it? Right. What's the width of the spectrum fabric? Oh, these are the 40... I'll just double-check for you, Sandra. I'll double-check. I always double-check for you. The spectrum fabrics are 44 inches wide, which is 112 centimetres, the spectrum. So this one is wider than... Yes, if you're thinking of doing stripes and things, the butterfly one is wider. Oh, right, woodland forest... Right, OK. Woodland forest in lime... I'll just have to go back to that. Hang on. No, it's all right. As long as we're not in a rush, don't mind. Don't want to rush. No. Right, I'll put this one out while I fold this one. This woodland lime, you're going crazy for this. I think it's just because it's a fresh colour. It could go in a boy's bedroom or a girl's bedroom if you're going to do it. Make a lovely 50s dress. Wouldn't lovely little summer 50s dress that? Woodland forest. Right. I'm talking about frocks. Hannah's talking about curtains upstairs and downstairs. Doesn't matter which room, she said. Be nice in a kitchen or a conservatory. If you've got a lovely fresh conservatory, cushions in that would look lovely, wouldn't they? Right, I'm now going to move on to the taupe fabric of the butterfly. Right? So let me fold that one up. That one goes there. This is the taupe. Oh, you see, I like this taupe background because it's got a kind of pinky, mushroomy feel to it, this one. Oh. No, well, I did these. This has got a crease in it. That's because of the way I hung it, I think. I love those butterflies going in all different directions. Do you know there's a butterfly farm in Stratford-upon-Avon, and when you walk through it, it's like, isn't there, Michael? You walk through it, and there's all the butterflies all fluttering around you like this. Huh? I must go soon. Mike goes all the time. So this taupe is £4.95. And then, if you're going to insult me, do it quietly, Michael. And then this is the pink tonal bundle here. They look lovely together, don't they? Look at these three colours together. Oh, Dead and Vale, not Dead and Valley, yeah. Patricia, thank you, my love. So, they're nice, aren't they? Beautiful. That lovely woodlands butterfly taupe in the background there. So that's it with the pink tonal. I still think this one might look nice with the blue as well. I'll put all of the colours with it. You see, they look nice together as well, don't they? The nude. That's the nude bundle, that one. Okay. Have a look at those three. They look nice, don't they? Just keep looking at that, because don't they look lovely together? So you've got the nude bundle there. The nude bundle going on there. And then the butterflies with taupe. Okay, Hannah's not too sure about that one. Put the green with it. Now, the thing is, what I would do, as I wouldn't use all of these greens with it. You see, I'd only use those two greens with it. Oh, no, maybe. Maybe I'm talking... I was going to say something rude then. It's only 8:37 in the morning. Do you know what I mean? It's just kind of, they're lovely together, aren't they? Now, that's the foliage bundle. That's called a foliage bundle, that one. Oh, can you hear funny noises? That rumbling, that's Mike's tummy, I think. That's the foliage bundle there, along with the taupe butterflies. So this is £4.95 for half a metre. And then this foliage bundle here, mint, fern, and lime. They're lovely, aren't they? Okay, now, shall we try it with the teal? Because each of the butterflies, you see, they've all got pink. How many? Oh, I'll be all right. So we've got two more to introduce to you yet. I'm calling this the blue bundle, but they're calling it a teal bundle. That's nice as well, isn't it? Look. You see, because that picks up. That picks up, doesn't it? The blues. Oh, yes, that does work, doesn't it? So I did it on my own, Jake. You weren't here, you see. £4.95 for half a metre of this, but you can have as much as you want, of course. And then you've got these three, half a metre of each, for £9.45. Okay, so that and that go together there. Back to the next butterfly one. Which is the most favourite so far, then, of all of them? Oh, okay, sorry. I'll bring the pink butterflies out now. The most popular butterfly so far... Mind you, haven't seen all of the butterflies yet, have you? Cream butterflies is the most popular of cream so far. Nice. Lime is the most popular in the woodland. See, there's the butterflies. That's pretty, isn't it? That is lovely, isn't it? Backing for a quilt to be lovely. But you could also use this in a quilt itself, because you could fussy cut around your butterflies, couldn't you? £4.95 for half a metre. 100% cotton, 30% machine washable. I would wash... Not 30%, 30 degree. Did I say 30%? Sorry. Yeah, you can only wash 30% of it. What I would do is, if you're going to make clothes out of it, I'd definitely wash it beforehand. Not that I think it's going to shrink, but it has got some dressing in it there. Do what? Say... Yeah, that's what I said that. You're behind on that joke. Timothy's just gone, well, you can only wash 30% of it. You've done that. End of joke, Tim. We've moved on. Tim. You know what? It was very fun. Oh, look, they look gorgeous together. That's like fondant fancy, isn't it, that one? £4.95. Woodland butterflies. Pink tonal bundle. £9.45. Yesterday we had the other Mike working here, new Mike working here, and he's got a funny little goatee beard, which is on the end of his chin here like this. So, and the corner of my eye, it looks like he's yawning all the time because he's like that, looking at the camera, following the camera. And from the corner of my eye, it just looks like he's going like that the whole time. He wasn't very well yesterday, poor love. Message from Jane, a striped rah-rah skirt in alternate fabrics and colours. Oh, that sounds nice, Jane. Love your shows, they're the best. Thank you so much indeed. Right, now, would you put the green with this? Let's have a look. You can never tell, can you, till you see them together. Oh, nice. Very nice. That works nicely, look. In fact, that reminds me, not that reminds me of anything. Doesn't remind me of anything. That's my favourite of so far, of the butterflies with the that's my favourite so far. Isn't it lovely? Really, really beautiful. Woodland butterflies on pink. And then that's the green, the foliage, they've called that one, foliage. Oh, yeah, now that would be nice, but it'd be a lot of fabric just to make pockets. You could, yeah. Yes. Hannah's saying, why don't you make the dress out of a little girl's dress? Because you could do out of one of the, or two of the plain the other thing is, just so you know, if you go onto the website, all of these colours are available. So if you don't want to buy a bundle, you go on the website and you can buy a couple of meters. So you could make a dress out of what? And then Hannah's saying, use the butterflies as pockets. No. Yeah. She's saying no now. Oh, that's nice as well. I like that together as well. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Which one's your favourite? You see, I don't know how I'd choose. I like both of those. That's the it's called the teal tonal bundle. Try send that with someone else's teeth in. Okay, so she's making a little girl's dress out of the plain fabric. This is Hannah. Then she's making pockets out of the butterflies. Then with the rest of the butterfly fabric, she's going to cover some books. Little diaries. For the little girl that's wearing the frock. Oh, for everyone. Well, it's nearly Christmas in Hannah's world, you see. Yes, let's start making now, Hannah. Right, last but not least is the butterfly in duck egg. Just so you know, the pink bundle, the pink tonal bundle is running very low. Running very, very low. So easy to buy. 0800 112 4433 if you want to speak to the call centre. Soundcoach.com. You need to log in, you need to have an account, and then you can just pop them in your basket, but make sure you check out. Oh, got a message from Lorraine. Butterfly pink, ideally for my bibs and baby quilt. Oh, Lorraine, that'd be nice. Yeah, it could be grown up as well as children, yeah. It could be, I think, you see, any of these, especially the woodland, 1950s frock, late 40s, early 50s frock, you know, with a nice big skirt, little top and everything, little belt. It's going to look gorgeous in those. Make what, Hannah? Okay, Hannah's really not into clothes today. Every time I say, lovely, a runner for your bed. A runner for your bed, she said now. So it's been cushions, curtains, and a runner for your bed. Oh, actually, now that the girls have gone, I can show you what it looks like as the thing is, I think the woodland one would be nice as curtains. This would be, it'd be nice as a blind, this one. If you had this made into a blind. Because let me show you. If you had it, it's a Roman. Are they Roman blinds, the ones I've got? Hang on. That'd be nice. In your spare room, in a summery spare room. Do you see what I mean? Is that called a Roman blind? I'm not quite sure what that one's called. You know the one that's folded like that? Nice. And then you just let it down, don't you, just bit by bit. Could you wash the fabric hotter than 30 if it's cotton? We prefer using 40 or 60 for whites and towels. Well, first of all, these aren't whites or towels, are they, Andrew and Hilary? Now, the thing is, I think it's like my shirt, right? You can wash these at 40 degrees, but in the label, it says 30 degrees. So, because it's not going to shrink. It'll just tighten up, I imagine. But wash it before you make anything, and then it won't shrink at all. But I'm not allowed to tell you to wash it at 40, because the manufacturer is washing it at 30. But I wash it, my personal cottons, at 40. And I do my towels at 60. Yes, these. But I do my towels at 60, I must admit. And did you know you're supposed to change your towel every 3 days? I know. And a lady who does my sheets. I don't do my sheets myself. I can't be bothered with all that hassle. Right, okay. So let me just give you a quick rundown of what I've got here. And we'll give you that's the word I was looking for, update, not rundown. Right, let me just do, they're taking the mickey out of me now for saying personal cottons. Let me just run through the bundles, first of all. Right, this is pink tonal, up down to single figures of those. So you get, it's come back now. I've got 1/2 metre of flamingo, 1/2 metre of pastoral, and 1/2 metre of vintage for £9.45. 100% cotton, they say 30-degree wash. Now, I'm down to single figures of that bundle. Single figures, right? Yep, Sally. Hello, John, couldn't resist any longer. Just made my first order. Well done, Sally. Looking forward to receiving it. What did you buy? What? I saw your name, actually. When the names came through, I saw your name on the list. What? Oh, Sally, what did you buy? What did you buy? Let me know what you bought. So, nude. Nude, you get coral, latte, and nude in that. Coral, latte, and nude. 1/2 metre of each for £9.45. I love that bundle. I think the nude's the wrong name for it, because I'd say that was more of a pumpkin, that one. Could be it could be pumpkin latte, and what else they might sell? Peach frappe or peach iced tea. So it would actually be called coffee shop, couldn't it, that one? £9.45. Moving on. I'm all right with stocking that one at the moment, then. So the pink one's down to single figures. That one's all right at the moment. Another one that's running very, very low is the pea. No, foliage. Foliage. Petit pois. Single figures for this one. You get mint, you get fern, and you get lime green. Right, what's that about baskets? Be aware of your baskets. Down to single figures on that one. Single figures. Nicola, good morning, John. You're looking splendid today. Oh, you're very kind. Maybe you need to get to Specsavers. The woodland taupe looks pink on screen, which is a bit confusing. Please, can you help me? Right, okay. Let me just finish the bundles, Nicola, and I'll go through it with you now. And then this one here, this is called teal, a teal bundle. No. Doris! Which one, Doris, my love? Ring the call centre. You're trying to put 4 metres of fabric in a basket and it won't work. Go through to... Just ring the number, Doris, 0800 112 4433. They'll help you straight away. They're brilliant. This is the teal tonal bundle. So you get azure, vintage blue and teal in there, 1/2 metre of each. Okay. Lots of you on the phone line for this one. Oh, there's Sally. Have you checked out your basket, Sally? Oh, it might be a different Sally. There's more than one Sally in the world, exactly. Right, okay, now, Nicola, Nicola said that the taupe woodland looks pink on screen. Can you help me? Of course I can. Right, it has got pink in it. It's definitely got pink in it. Right, now let's have a think in real life. What looks like that? Raspberry, washed out raspberry. What was that thing we used to have, that pudding we used to have when we were little? We used to mix it with milk. Delight, Angel Delight. It's like Angel Delight, that really, not butterscotchy, because let me show you, right, hang on a sec, just wait there. I'm going to get you something from the next hour that's definitely pink, right? Right, this is spot-on fabric from the next hour. You see, that's pink. That's bright pink, just to try and, so you can get a gauge of how pink that background is. It is like a mushroomy pink. I'll get Jay to put that back in a minute. Right, so let me have a look. So these are the pinks that we've got with it, right? You see, that's a kind of... it's not vibrant pink, but I'm just trying to show you all the different pinks in the background, you know, because it's definitely a mushroomy pinky taupe. I'll put that in there. Can you see it with that? That's pale pink rickrack coming up later today. You see, that's it next to the... and then if you want to see it next to fuchsia pink, just so you can get an idea, you see, people can get an idea of the background colour. It does look... It has got pink in it, but it's definitely not a pink. There's a what? Okay, there's a real colour called mushroom pink, and it does look like that, I'm being told. I'm just trying to see all the different pinks I've got on the set, so you can see... No, that was just right behind me. It's got a pin in it, that one. I haven't got pink on my shirt, no. Anyway, I hope that helped Nicola somehow, in my strange little way. Right, okay, so I've gone through the bundles. Let's go through the main fabrics now. Whoa! Hannah nearly just deafened me. She's still not well. She's brought something back from Cuba. Right, so these are the 4 colourways. Oh, I've got to be a bit quicker then. These are the 4 colourways of the woodland. Right, okay. These are the 4 different colourways. There's taupe, there's lime, there's duck egg, and there's cream. The lime is very, very, very popular. If you've got that in your basket, you need to check out. $4.90. I'll waft it for you in a minute. That's $4.95 for half metre. So did you just have the lime graphics in then? So I'll take the lime ones out. What next graphics are you putting in next? Duck egg. Now I'll open this one up for you so you can see. Remember, it's wider, this one. 54 inches, this one. That's the duck egg blue one there. Woodland Forest duck egg blue, $4.95 half metre. 100% cotton, machine washable, and beautiful. At £4.95. £4.95 for half a metre. Now, if you're buying on the web, remember, 1 unit is half a metre, 2 units is a metre, 3 units is 1.5 metre. That was a metre. This is a metre that I've got here. I'll show you what half metre will look like on the next one. Right, okay, so that was the lime and the duck egg. Then I've got the taupe. Right, I'll show you what if you order half metre, I'll show you what half a metre is. You still get a lot for half a metre of this, don't you? Right, that's half a metre. If you bought half a metre, that's what you get. 54 inches along. But is it tin tuna? What does tuna pink? Do you mean tuna pink? I know, I don't know because I've never had tin tuna. I've never had tuna, don't eat fish. What does NEC mean? Something, June says, it's June from the West Midlands, maybe she lives at the NEC. June, NEC, it's tinned tuna pink. Is it really? Is that what colour tinned tuna is? Not very romantic, is it? So, what colour? Oh, June, that's lovely. Oh, it's tinned tuna pink. It works, doesn't it? If it makes it easier, then we're all for that, of course. And then last but not least, in the woodland, we've got the cream, which is very fresh, isn't it? That's lovely, isn't it? You can make so much out of this. I still think a 1950s frock with a fitted top, little belt you've made yourself of the fabric, nice big circular skirt or full skirt on it, not a dirndl. Well over half that one's gone. Beware of your baskets. Beware of your baskets. It's nice, though, because the thing is, I do feel a bit sorry for the people who tune in after work, and they switch on at 6 o'clock, and I'm going, oh, sold out, sold out, sold out. At least there's a little bit left for the people at 6 o'clock, isn't it? That's nice. Right, butterflies. Yes, what's it called? I'm going to have to remember that. Tinned tuna pink. I have to remember that one. I will. Right. I'll say it at the big management meeting, shall I? This is butterflies on cream. Oh, no, don't worry, don't worry. Oh, that's Woodland Forest. That's her completely gone wrong. There's woodland butterflies, these. We haven't even gone through what. Is that a red admiral? Well, it's a pink admiral, I suppose. That's one, the cabbage. It's like, oh no, the ones that go on cabbage are white, aren't they? Anyway, this one will sell out. If everybody checks out the basket, this is about to sell out. What's... What, oh, is that because they're going in a funny angle? Oh, it's because they're all in love. That's why they're all going all over the place. £4.95 for half a metre. That one is going to sell out. That one is going to sell out. Now, the tinned tuna pink. Oh, blimey, quickly. This is the tinned tuna pink. No, it's not. It's taupe. It's taupe. Lovely, isn't it? £4.95 for half a metre. Graphics are coming in there. That's the woodland butterflies taupe for £4.95 for half a metre. Right, then the next one. Okay, well, I'll leave that one in. It's the pink. This is the pink coming across the bottom now. That's pretty, isn't it? That's really girly, that one, isn't it? Right, and then last but not least, we've got it in the duck egg blue as well. Duck eggs going across the bottom. Jo's coming up in 3 minutes' time. She's making well, I don't know what she's making, actually. It's all about I'll just wait for me. It's all about fantasy bedrooms, so go nowhere, because she's making, we've got bunting, we've got cushions, we've got all sorts of things like that. Now, I think she's a bit frazzled, so she would love she'd like a bit of love today, because I think she's a bit frazzled. I haven't even seen her yet. I saw her earlier, didn't I, without the makeup. She's not there. Don't go anywhere. Jo will be up with fancy cushions in 3 minutes. From now, go nowhere.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love. It's easy to buy the products you see on our shows. To buy any of the items featured on today's programmes, just head over to our website www.sewingquarter.com. Click on the video stream and you'll be taken to our watch page. Here you'll find the product that is on air right now at the top of the page. Beneath that, you'll find all the products demonstrated in this morning's shows. To add an item to your basket, simply log into your account or register with us. Then you can either check out or keep shopping. Remember, our flat rate delivery charge lets you shop all day and check out as many times as you like and only pay once for postage and packing. Only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.
So today we're going to be learning the prick stitch. Now the prick stitch is very similar to a back stitch, and they're basically very tiny stitches which are visible on the front of the fabric and very long stitches on the back. So first of all, you need to start with the needle at the wrong side of the fabric coming through to the front. And like I said, it's very similar to the back stitch where you're going to go backwards rather than forwards, and you want to make this stitch as tiny as possible, so taking a couple of strands from the fabric itself. And then the length of your prick stitch could be entirely up to you, so I'm going to make it quite a large one so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going through the fabric and then I'm going to come back, again taking a couple of strands from the fabric to come down. You want to keep these as even as possible as you're going across the line. So there we have our prick stitch.
Join us on Wednesday the 31st of May when we welcome back the lovely Jo Carter, who will be debuting her brand new soft toy. Designed exclusively for Sewing Quarter, Jo will be demonstrating how you can make this amazing robot. The kit includes a 16-page instruction booklet with templates, and you can choose from 4 different colourways, or make them all. So, make sure you join Jo and her brand new robot soft toy at 8 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. I'm very tired. Look at these. Aren't they lovely? Jo's here. Jo's here. She's here for 3 days now as well. I know. I said she was a mad fool. Anyway, we're going to show... what we've done is we've bundled up some of this gorgeous fabric for you to... You don't have to make a cushion, but we've put them together for you. Let me show you, because this is the one Jo made last night. This is the one somebody else... You didn't make that one, did you? Somebody else made that one. Did Nanny Julie make this one? Did Nanny Julie make that one? Oh, we'll have to check Nanny Julie. Is that one of yours? Nanny Julie lives in Bath. A bit posh. She doesn't like coffee, but she likes that coffee pudding. Anyway, Jay... Oh, no, I won't throw it to you. That's unprofessional. Let me show you the bundles that I've got for you to buy today. Starting off... Oh, and this. Right, so starting off with the cushion that Nanny Julie made, what we've got in that bundle is... We've got 1/2 metre of... Is that called Fantasy Hearts? Oh, it's just called Fantasy Cotton Bundler. I like that. So you get 1/2 metre of that. You get 1/2 metre of the bright pink spot. It's called the Fantasy Hearts with white background, and that's raspberry. And then you also, in that kit, bundle, you also get the cushion pad. 14 inches, 35.5 centimetres, that is. See, all of that for £14.95. So that's bundle, we'll call that one bundle number 1. Bundle number 2 is now, well, this is what Jo made her cushion out of, but you don't need to make a cushion out of it because it's a panel. You get a panel, a fantasy panel, so you can do whatever you want with it, really. I'll go through this more thoroughly with you afterwards, but look. This is lovely, isn't it? This is the Fantasy Squares panel. But you also get, so you get the whole panel, and you also get, do you get 1/2 metre of this? I presume you do, yeah. Oh. Where's salvage to salvage? Right, oh, yeah, can you check how much of that one you get for me? Because that's an odd oh, you do get 1/2 metre. You do get 1/2 metre of that one. So you get 1/2 metre of the candy and the panel for £11.45. I like how Jo used the panel. We'll look at it more in that cushion. Then if you want bunting, I've got 2 bunting options. I've got this one. I'm just checking which one I've got there. Yep, fuchsia pink. So, and now, how much of this do you get? Oh, OK. I thought it was a metre. Right, so you get the panel. You get the whole panel of bunting there, which I'll talk about this thoroughly in the show with Jo. So you get a panel with the bunting on it. Nice, aren't they? You also get a metre of the fuchsia pink Spectrum Solid. I love that colour. Suits me, that colour. And you get a thread, a white thread randomly. You get a white thread in that one. That's £14.95. And then this is lovely. I've not seen... Are we using the lilac or the fuchsia on today's show? Fuchsia. OK, this is lovely, because again, you get the panel. You get the panel there, which is all those really, really lovely buntings on them. Pennants, they're called, aren't they? Pennants. And then look at this, you get a metre of the lilac. Plus. You get a reel of thread in that for £14.95. So would you like to have a look at the picture of what we're about to make? Just getting it for you now, then I can walk over underneath the picture, you see, that's it. And then I'll need Jay to tidy up the desk as well, if that's all right. So, there we go. Here's a picture of the cushion that Jo made. Here's a picture of the cushion that Jo made that we're going to do after we've done the... Oh, we're doing the bunting first. We're doing the bunting first. Not bad. So I'll leave the cushions there for now. Right, OK. The cushion, this cushion is from... No, we've got doing bunting. Yes, yeah. OK. Hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen you for ages. You all right?
I'm good, how are you?
Now, Selma, you're a bit frazzled today, but you don't look frazzled.
I'm hiding it, then.
OK, you're hiding it well. Right, so we're going to make a bit of bunting. Now, remember, if you've got any questions for Jo, just send them in. I'll read them out. Oh, actually, I can get rid of that. We're making some bunting then, are we?
Yes, I thought I'd start and not do the whole thing, but start with the basics with the bunting.
Right, okay, so there's two choices. There's the fuchsia and there is the lilac one. This is the fuchsia one that we're doing. So how many pennants are there on the whole panel?
16, I think.
16.
Altogether.
Right.
So I did, I used half, I made one strip with half, or you could do an extra long strip with all of them, and there are different ways of doing it. I spaced mine out a little bit further, you can put them closer together.
So you could either use, if you wanted to, oh no, actually, the 16 pennants, I was going to say, because if you want, you could back them on both sides with a pattern, then you'd only have 8, wouldn't you, in total? You wouldn't get 16, yeah.
Or if you back them with the solid colour, you could alternate them which way around the face if you want them to go across the room so you see them from both sides.
Yeah, it depends where you're hanging them. Because if you hang them on a wall or like we have there where nobody's going to go behind, you want all the pattern out the front, don't you?
Yes.
Hello, Joe. Just seen the trailer for your new soft toy. Bet you wish that John's mouth had a zip like that robot.
No, never.
They're blocked. You're blocked, Andrew and Hilary. That's you blocked now. OK, sorry, carry on.
OK, so to cut out each of the flags,
yeah,
use about 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch above. So I'll just trim the top up. This one's not quite going to give me 3/4 here, but
OK. Well, I'll step away from the table. Oh, that makes a squeaking noise then. Say that again, Hannah. Oh, that was Jay making that funny noise, was it? I thought it was the rotary cutter.
And I'm lining up the ruler with the top of the white bit of the flag.
Oh, right, OK. So why are you squaring off a bit that's nowhere near the actual bunting bit?
Just so you've got... Because this bit will go into the binding, and just so it's even and easy to fit in, and they're all going to be the same size. Yeah. So I'll do that on the other side. And then I'll trim them down.
Oh, yes. You see, that's different to the one that's on the table. Because the one that's on the table, you've got the bit of the blue showing, and the bit of the one that's hanging there, you've got a bit of the blue showing. Is that yours, that one up there?
Yes, that one's mine.
Because the one on the table, that's why I asked the question, you don't see the blue on this one on the side.
No, I like that sort of...
No, I agree. Now I've seen it, I agree with you, yeah.
But you could, I mean, if you wanted... Just
yes, it's there. You might as well use it, mightn't you?
Well, you know me. I don't like to waste any fabric.
Exactly. I'm surprised these haven't gone into some little toys main or something like that.
And sliding about.
Now, it's a fantastic panel, isn't it? Because normally when you think of bunting, you have to go to the shop and go, oh, I'll have 1/2 metre blue, 1/2 metre red, 1/2 metre yellow, you know what I mean? And kind of this way, all done for it, I've stayed away from the table.
Okay.
Yeah, so doing my rules that Joy makes. Now, you see this? You see this selvage here? Do you save that for something?
Yes.
Because little Paul's mum saves those.
Especially if they've got some detail.
Yes, exactly. Nice, aren't they? We can see there it's 100% cotton, all different colours involved. I'll let you cut that one before I come back to the table.
And now I'm using a 1/4 inch seam allowance.
Right.
So I'm going to line up the ruler. So I've got 1/4 inch extra.
Gerardine has sent in a message. Hello, Joe and John. Joe, you are so talented. You inspired me to make my first toy, the grey penguin. My daughter thought I'd bought it. Thank you. Love, Gerardine and Merseyside.
That's so lovely to hear.
That's nice, isn't it? I messaged Helen, your mum, saying, when are you going to come on the show? Right? And she went, I wouldn't want to spoil it for Joe. And I thought she meant that because she was better than you. And then she said, because she's a real designer, I just make things. I said, yeah, that's brilliant. You've got to come on. Never heard from her again. I think she might have blocked me. Can you block on Instagram?
I think you can. And she hasn't done, though.
No, I know. I'm only messing.
She finds that...
I'm only messing, Helen. It's only producer Paul that blocks me.
No, I think the idea of live TV...
Yeah, but look at you. You didn't want to do it when you first started. Now look, you're like the queen of daytime telly now.
It's not as scary once you get going.
Isn't it? Oh, well, we're obviously doing it wrong then. Oh, no, don't say that. Yeah? Yeah, I need to scare you a bit more, Helen's saying. I will show you all these patterns when... How many are you making?
I'll stop there. I'm only going to do 3.
Oh, do you need the iron on for this hour? Jay?
I could.
I'll put it on for you. While we do that, though, let's have a look at the panel, at all the pictures, because you just mentioned how lovely each of the pictures were. Should we do a slow pan across the pictures, or how will you do it? Pull it towards me. In your own time, Timothy. Where we started? Here. Unicorn in pink. Then we've got castles in the clouds. Then we've got the rainbow with the coloured raindrops on roses and whiskers on kids. Now that's a bit like the woodland tree we just had, wasn't it? And then you've got castle in the clouds in the blue. You've got the star, like the... Oh, no, I nearly said the wrong... you get a training shoe with that like on, don't you, on the heel. That's pretty. Lovebirds. Flowers. This one here, that's like a very famous ice cream.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Then I like that one. That's like a tree in the silhouette. Then you've got the rainbow in different colours. You've got the flowers in different colours. You've got a lovely unicorn there. That's like one of your unicorns, isn't it?
It is.
Then we've got the ice cream heart again. Then we've got the love hearts. And then we've got the star, which... So that one's not hanging on Joe's dressing room. That one is. Dressing room number 1. $14.95. Remember, you get that, and you get whichever fabric you choose, the fuchsia or the lilac. Lisa says, bought the bunting, panel, and hearts fabric previously, using the bunting to teach my niece to sew as perfect for a beginner and an instant beautiful. And then I run out of letters, I'm afraid. But thank you, Lisa, in Greater Manchester. It is brilliant. It's straight lines, isn't it?
It is.
Right. Okay. Oh, you need the iron out.
Well, I'll sew a couple together.
All right, then, without ironing them, OK.
I'll just go for it. And I've cut the solid fabric out so it's the same shape, and I've used this as a template. And the way they're laid out on the panel is the way you want to cut them out to maximise how much you get out of the fabric. You want to cut them out in the same way. Okay. And you could, if you were confident, cut the 2 layers out at the same time.
Right.
So right sides together, one on top of the other.
OK. So you've done 1/4 inch seam allowance all the way around?
Yes. I'm going to pin these just so they don't move
Pin?
around. I know. And it's quite handy because they've been cut using the white border.
Yeah.
With the ruler, so you've got the 1/4 inch seam allowance beyond that. You can really follow the print when you're sewing along the sides.
How come your bunting panels are more creased than your pink?
I pressed those before I came on air.
Oh, did you?
But I didn't press the bunting panel.
Jay's fault. So, let's see you sewing. Oh, Rosie. The film was called Fairies, based on a true story of 2 little girls who took photos of fairies. Sorry it took so long, the computer crashed. Lots of love, Rosie. Do you know that film, Joe, about little girls that take pictures of fairies at the bottom of their garden?
I don't. It doesn't ring a bell.
I don't either. Hannah feels that you'd like it.
Does she?
Yes.
I'll look it up.
Hannah in her wisdom. It was called Fairies. I thought it was one it was based on a true story. It wasn't the one, that Hugh Grant was in with mermaids. Wasn't that a true story as well?
Oh, was that Sirens? No.
Oh, is that called... Oh, I thought it was called Mermaid.
Oh, maybe it was called
No,
Mermaid.
I don't know. I might be completely wrong. Since I stopped working and... Yeah, Joe's got little... Oh, what do you need? Jay, can we have some little scissors, please?
There we go.
Yeah, you got little boys. They wouldn't want to watch that, really, would they? Your boys like reading, though, don't they?
They do. Although we watched Annie. We had a classic film.
Annie, the sun will come out tomorrow,
yes, this weekend. And now, so that you get a nice point at the end of the flag.
Right.
Am I allowed to?
What? Just bring them in, Jay. She needs them. Jay's standing there going, can't come in yet. So what are you doing?
I'm just going to trim the seam allowance at the bottom.
Yes.
Taking care to avoid the stitches, and then also just trim it slightly at the sides.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I've removed a lot of the bulk so you get a nice point at the bottom. of those threads. I'll turn it the right way out.
Is that it?
That's it, to make a flag.
Oh, you've started them all off now. They're singing, the sun will come up.
Sorry.
Yesterday, somebody asked yesterday, because we talk about Hannah a lot, that they want to meet Hannah because they want to know what she looks like. So I said, when we went to the office, I said, can we have some official photographs taken of Hannah so we can have them on the wall, you know, and everything like that. And then Hayley said, because I said, oh, Hannah, you could have taken picture taken with little Paul, because Hannah would look so glamorous next to little Paul, wouldn't she, and everything. And then Hayley, our boss, went, well, you are very photogenic, meaning you look awful every day, but you look nice on a picture. You look good in photos, she said. Yeah, that was after Hannah had insulted me, so I think there was a bit of a getting back at her. It was one of those days yesterday. So, hang on. So you're turning it through.
There we go.
Down the corner. And then you just then press it so you're white.
Yes, I would just make a few of them and then press them all in one go.
Oh, okay then.
And then trim off the...
Right. Do you want to make another one? I'll press that. You make another one, and then we can show how you attach them to the... brilliant. Well, they're on half term at the moment, the children, but also summer holiday projects, because it's longer, isn't it, summer holidays too. Now, have you got a tip, before we go any further, about how you iron that edge, press that edge? I would just literally moisten my fingers
and roll.
Roll it like that, so you just get the...
Yes, that's how I do it.
Just roll it like that, so you kind of get them like that. Whether it'll work, I don't know, but there you go. Right, okay. Right. We're going to show you the cushion as well. Joe's doing both in this hour, so don't think this is it. Are you talking to me? All right, hang on. I had an email from Emma. Oh, she runs an after-school club, and she's going to buy this bunting pack to do with the... Is it just girls that go, did she say? Boys and girls, with the boys and girls, yeah.
That would be great.
The thing is, right, we just presume in this stereotypical world that, you know, girls will do sewing, and it's because your little boys are interested in sewing, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, they thought of a machine.
They what?
They thought of, a machine with something sharp on it.
I suppose so, yeah. We could create something beautiful, just a machine that goes with... Well,
with a pedal.
I had one when I was a little. I had a thing where you put... hang on, it looked like a steam engine, and you had a little tray underneath it. You put white spirit in or something like that, and then you put water in the top of the steam thing, and the top of the motor thing, and then you just had this flaming flambe tray that you then put over, and as it heated the water, it made the wheel go round and made steam come out the top. I suppose it was a steam engine, wasn't it? But I found that fascinating. And all you did was put the water in, light the thing, but it was having real flames, everything. No health and safety.
No.
Well, no, because you must have heard the news about poor old John Noakes, who passed away yesterday. And they showed, I was looking last night on the news, or on YouTube or something like that, and he did all these different things when he was on Blue Peter. And he climbed Nelson's column to help clean it, right? And he just went up on a ladder like this. He didn't have any safety harness on. He didn't have a yellow jacket on. And he was like, then he got to the top and he had to get out and up like that. And the camera people were just watching him. He could just fall.
I saw a photo of that and couldn't believe it.
It just shows how times have changed, doesn't it?
So I've done another one, so I'll clip the end again. These ones have little top stitching detail around the sides.
Okay.
I've not done that on mine, but that adds a little bit of detail
the only thing
as well.
that I would put top stitching on, only because normally if your bunting's outside, like the summer fete in my village, it always rains at some point. And if it's top stitched, I feel it would... You see, these might roll a little bit once they get wet. If you've got the top stitching in, they're not going to roll, are they? We've got a message from Lisa. Is it the same Lisa, though? Right, let's have a look. Which is first? Okay, there's an image. Did you do this? Did you do the fantasy quilt?
I did.
Right, this is Lisa from Manchester. Work in progress, the fantasy quilt that we did. So that's using the panel that we're about to make the cushion out of, plus and some of the hearts fabric in there, and then just Spectrum white there, and the rest are the panel and other fabrics. Because there must be something else, because there's a heart there. Oh, no, I haven't seen it. We haven't looked at it yet. Hang on. I'll just show you very quickly. She's done reverse applique, has she? Is that you making it up? No, I think it's quilted. It's not reverse applique. I think it's quilted. So using the panel that we're going to show you in a second with the cushion, with all the pieces on there, and the heart fabric that we're going to show you in a minute as well. And then, so that's Lisa in Manchester. Then another Lisa in Manchester. All my 4 grandsons love sewing with me and have made lots of items with supervision. Thank you, Lisa.
My sons are in sewing club at school.
They
do sewing club at school.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Well, we were allowed to choose on Wednesday afternoon activity, and I did horse riding in the summer and I did cookery in the winter.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? It was just a normal grammar school, but it was a long time ago.
Horse riding's good.
Well, not when the horse runs off with you, it's not. It gives you traumatise you for the rest of your life. And also you forget how big horses are.
Oh, yeah.
Even not as a child, but as a grown-up, when you go, anyway.
Yes, I had a nightmare experience taking my son pony trekking.
Say that again.
I took my youngest pony trekking.
Hannah's busy telling a story upstairs. I'm sorry. You carry on. No, yours is more important.
And the horse did want to bolt at one point. Which was...
It's not funny.
No, it is now, because I still feel the adrenaline going.
Yes. I got home and I said to Mum, I think my kidneys are in my throat, because I just held on for dear life and not done the lifting up when you're supposed to lift up. I just like that for hours. It ran away with me. Okay, another message through email this time from Hilary. From Dull. Well, she's not saying North Lancashire's dull. She means the weather's dull, I think, yeah. Good morning, Joe and John. Good morning, Hilary.
Good morning.
Wonderful shows today. Loving the fabrics, thank you. She doesn't try hard not to buy anything. That's what we're here for, so you can buy lovely things. Anyway. Oh, she bought this penguin soft toy when it was last on air. She made it with her great-grandson. And they made a family of penguins with clothes.
Wow.
And they did what? She put fastenings on them so the little ones could learn how to undo and do up fastenings.
That's really good.
Oh, she's looking forward to the robots. He'll have a zip to play with then.
Yes.
Mind his fingers. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, because Jo's in for the next 3 days. I'm in with her tomorrow, and then Amy's in with her on, what's the next day after that? Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. What's the next day after Wednesday, John?
There we go. So should I top stitch these?
No, you do whatever you want to do.
I feel I should. I wouldn't.
I feel I should.
I feel I should.
Now you said that. Don't point out with your scissors.
No, never point out with your scissors, but... Oh, it's there. Brilliant, thank you. Well, now
Sorry if that was aggressive.
Demonstrated how not to do it. That's how you should do it.
Thing is, we all do it. We all set it going, don't push out with your scissors, don't do that. And we all do it, don't we? It's like you should never, ever, ever cut your thread with your teeth, should you? Because it cuts into the enamel. My old tailoring teacher used to say, scissors, not teeth. Scissors, not teeth. Oh, okay. And apparently you should never eat 4 ice lollies in 2 days, but Hannah did. Which flavour were they? They were the ones covered in chocolate. I'm not going to say. If you imagine a big bottle of champagne, that's the name of them. Right. OK, what are you doing before you do anything? I'm
just going to do... Actually, for the sake of time, I would mitre the cut at 45 degrees and join the strips up, but while I'm just showing the 3...
Is it straight or bias?
It's straight, because you don't really need the stretch for this. I've just cut them, and because it's more...
Right, OK.
What's the word? Uses less fabric. It's
you see, because that one there, they've done bias, but I would do straight like you.
I've done straight, but I've used the bias binder maker for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll just cut this on the angle.
Morning, John. Having to place orders over the phone at the moment as computer says no. Think it's trying to tell me something. That's love, Janet in Bedfordshire. Do you want to come over here and do that on the...
Shall I? Yeah.
Are you all right? I actually did this on my own the other day. We now have, when I haven't got a guest, we sometimes have welcome to the John Scott Haberdashery Store. Ooh. And we have a haberdashery store over there. And They make me do everything. They make me do...
There we go.
Right, there you go. So now, even though it's on the straight... Is it on the straight?
Even though it's on the straight,
You're putting it through the bias binding maker?
Yes.
It doesn't make it into bias binding, it just folds the two edges over, that's all. Be careful, it's very hot today, that iron. I think yesterday, Jess was in yesterday, she kept saying, this iron's not very hot, this iron's not very hot. I think it's because it was only set on 2, and I've just put it up to 3, and it's absolutely boiling. But Jay, another mistake. Last thing I said to him yesterday was, Joe's in tomorrow, make sure you clean the iron.
Start that again. No. I went off course.
What are you doing?
I was feeling really pleased with myself that it was going so well. That was my fatal mistake.
Jay will need ironing skills when he gets married, won't he? Yeah. Does your husband do all the ironing at home?
No.
Oh.
I quite like ironing, though. Ironing's my favourite housework.
Oh, is it?
Because you can watch a film at the same time. Oh. You can't do that with the hoovering.
No. Now, if you're watching it thinking that's changing colour, a lot of cottons do that. When they get hot, they turn into... And then as they cool down, they go back to the colour that they were originally.
I mean, in quilting, dressmaking, it's always bias binding for the stretch, but in quilting a lot of the time, and I would use this to make.
I've never done it on, so it's really easy, isn't it, with the straight?
It is.
It's making things quicker. I'll show you the bias binder maker in a minute. It's $11.95. It's 25mm width, which is an inch width. So for an inch width, you cut a 2-inch, a 5cm strip, wouldn't you?
And I'll just give it a quick press in half just to make it easier.
Oh, you're actually doing it straight away like that as well?
I am.
You see, I always... I suppose you could do it all in once. I'm just going to reach across you now. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, John.
Health and safety. This is the bias binding maker that Joe's used, but she's actually used it to make straight binding as well as bias binding. Literally, she just put the fabric through. Actually, I've got one here. All she did was she put the... what you do is she cut... Oh, I'm going to have to use... Oh, no, some scissors there. You put the end of your binding through there. If it won't go through, you can use your scissors or a pin just to pull it through. Right, oh, now this isn't going to work again. Look. If the scissors are a bit chunky, I'll get a pin. There you go. There you go. You pull your fabric through there. Then, what you do is, as you pull it through, you just press it. Oh, that's twisted around. You make sure you don't twist it around like I just have. And you literally just press it. Not like that. I've just twisted that, but I did a bit. Anyway, what you get is you get what Joe's got here. Fairy Trail, a true story, 1917. Elsie Wright takes photograph of Francis Griffiths with winged creatures at the Dell. Sir Alfred Conan Doyle came... And then it's the end of the story. But I knew there was somebody famous involved in it. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Jeanette, my love. All right, Lorraine's also sent a message in. She will have done in a minute. Oh, Lorraine, about my... hang on. My bias binding maker has saved me so much time and great finish to my project. About my bias binder. Lots of love, Lorraine. Thank you, Lorraine, for that. So what are you doing?
I've just trimmed the dog ears off, just so they fit neatly into the... Nice straight edge to fit into the binding.
Right.
And then... For the one that has 8 flags, I spaced them about 4 inches apart, and that was 3 with the fabric strips.
Yes.
So this is 1 with the fabric strips.
You can make it. You can put them out. You can make your binding as wide as you want to, and you can make them as far apart as you want to. If you've got an awful lot of trees to put your bunting in, then you put the bunting slightly further apart, can't you?
You can. And then I'd find the centre of this, and then place them out.
Okay, so you work out how long you don't just keep adding them, you work out how long you want your bunting to be.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you could just
keep adding them.
Go for it.
But then you don't know, at least the way you're doing it, you can plan, the green one's going to be in the middle and have that one either side of it, whereas if you just keep cutting them on, you need to plan it beforehand, don't you? Andrew says, hello, John, I can sympathise. I was on a donkey ride as a toddler, and a donkey took off along the beach. I thought they were supposed to be docile. We're in Blackpool. Anyway. Mablethorpe, they used to have donkeys on the beach in Mablethorpe. Oh, Norman and Ellie, they're fine. They're just old, but they've still got the heated blankets on at the moment. I turn them off during the day because it's hot. They go and sunbathe during the day. They're my cats, Norman and Ellie. But they're 17 and a half now. They're 17. They just turned 17. No, I don't buy them presents.
But if you wanted to alternate, so a solid one and a patterned one, so that they...
Well, yes, like you said, if you're just going to hang like that where you're not going to see behind, then have them all facing out. But if it's going up between trees and things like that, then it's nice to alternate. How long would it take to make the 16, would you think, the 16 and then put them on the
It's really
tape?
Quick. If you had the bias binder maker as well, because you need a lot for this, that saves lots and lots of time. I think you could... an afternoon.
You don't have to use bias binder if you don't want, or you don't have to use binder if you want to. You could just buy cotton tape, couldn't you, if you wanted to, just attach them to cotton tape.
I like with this that they're sandwiched inside, so it's nice and neat.
If they're on the tape, they wouldn't be sandwiched, would they, of course?
It is a really nice, neat finish like this.
Okay, and then, very quickly, because we're going to move on to the cushion now. We've got 2 bundles. Right, the one that I need your pink fabric. Okay, the one that Joe's been using is this one here. This is the Pink Fantasy Bundle. So you get the panel with the 16 pennants. I keep saying pennants on. You get 1 metre of the fuchsia pink fabric and a reel of thread for £14.95. This is the pink. That's the pink that we've just been using. Really, really lovely, vibrant. Well, it is fuchsia. It's definitely fuchsia pink, that one. But if you don't want pink and maybe you want something a little more soft, then you can get the same panel, which is this. Come on, John. Same panel, but then you could back it with 1 metre of the lilac. And you get the thread as well for £14.95. That's lovely, isn't it? That lilac's very pretty, isn't it? Look. Very pretty colour. £14.95. You can get a reel of thread as well with that. Oh, now hang on. It's saying on my screen here that you only get half 1 metre of the lilac. But it's definitely 1 metre, isn't it? Definitely 1 metre. Definitely 1 metre. That's my my computer playing it. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. So that's the bunting. Shall we move on to the cushion? We've got 2. I'll tell you what. While you set up this side, and tidy up and everything, and get your cushion out, I'll show you the 2 cushion bundles that we've got on offer today. Oh, hang on. No, that didn't work. This isn't going to work. This is the first one. This is the first bundle I've got today. So you get half 1 metre of the fantasy hearts on white background. You get half 1 metre of the raspberry spot on. And you get the 14-inch, 35-centimetre cushion pad, right, for £14.95. You get all of that for £14.95. And have you got a picture of the finished cushion? There you go. That's the cushion you can make out of that fabric for £14.95. And then the other bundle that we've got is... It's all very confusing because they're half and half, aren't they? The other bundle that we've got... Is it this one? Yeah. The other bundle we've got makes this cushion that Joe made for us last night. This is the one Joe made yesterday. And to make that, what you've got... Do what, sorry? Oh, who put the unicorn in upside down? Was that you?
No.
No, I tell you that was Timothy. He was last to play with it. Anyway... That you can make that cushion, and what you get in that kit, let's get rid of this one. Is you get this incredible panel. Now we had who was it earlier? Was it you do have to apologise. My brain's gone. Lisa from Manchester. That's right. Had made the fantasy quilt using these panels and the fabric. The heart fabric from earlier. What you get in this bundle is you get the Fantasy Squares panel and you get half 1 metre, or is it 1 metre? Let's just check. Han? Of the candy. Half 1 metre of the candy and you get the panel for £11.45. Or we had a picture from Lynette. Oh, she used this panel, the fantasy panel, to make a wall hanging. Have we got a picture of it? Oh, look.
Wow.
Oh, that's the same spot fabric that we've got here, isn't it, as well? And then she's put something from a stash behind it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, and the flower. She used the flower from a stash. That's nice.
I love that.
Nice, yeah. And also, Jo, well, we'll show you, but Joe's taken the unicorn out of one of those squares. All that square at the top there. Was that Lynette, did you say? Thank you for that, Lynette. And she made a little... That's like those cloth kits jackets. They had all the farmhouse toys and everything. You could make a mobile out of the heart, the star, the unicorn. You could do whatever, little soft toys. Right, let's get going, because we haven't got as long on this one. So,
Okay.
what did you do? How did you do it? Where did you do it?
The panel could be kept whole and used as a whole cloth, but I thought just to show some different ideas and things to do with it, I've selected and cut bits out. And because automatically I sort of think about toys, I saw that the unicorn is the mirror image versions of it, so you can cut 2 out.
Oh, okay.
And you can make a little double-sided toy. So this is my
is that how you did it?
That's how I did it.
So hang on, so you cut the blue unicorn out and the green unicorn out because they're facing opposite directions. You can sew them together.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Didn't even think about that.
Take this one. So with a water erasable pen, I just drew a generous seam allowance all around. Like this. So I just thought different ideas on how to use the panel. Mm-hmm. There we go, draw around that. And then...
Emma's just asked, is it for Joe? Oh, hang on. Lisa said, I used the hearts on grey to make the applique hearts on the quilt. Oh, that's nice. And then it ran out of letters, I'm afraid, Lisa. What's Emma's question? Oh, it's coming through to me here. I'll watch Joe cut this out then while I'm waiting. Online, it says you only... Oh... Right, that's why it most probably said to me that, cause it says online, it says you only get half a metre with a solid in the bunting set. Is that correct, or do you get 1 metre? Emma, you get 1 metre. Oh, that sounds like Simon Cowell then, didn't it? Emma, you get 1 metre. No, I'm sorry, it's the web that's wrong. You do get a metre. Oh, Hannah can understand why it says that. Mine says, you see, it came up on my screen, didn't it, saying half metre? And I get what's on the website. That's why it's different. But you do get a metre. You do get a metre, Emma, and everybody who's buying on the web, you do get a metre. And for those of you who don't listen to me, have the sound off, you can be a nice surprise when it arrives.
So what's
laughing at?
I'm not. There we go.
Yeah, we know why that is, though, don't we, Timothy?
Once I've cut one out, I actually use this as the template so that they're both.
Oh, okay.
Find another one.
Size. Where you can find another one on there.
It's quite Swiss cheese. This. There we go. There's one.
She's usually so tidy and organised, isn't she?
All over the place today.
So this is to make the little soft toy. So you could do the same with a heart or a star.
You could.
Or I wouldn't want to do the rainbow because that'd be too difficult.
I think it looked great making little hearts. Sorry.
No, that's right. We can see that now.
And then I've used this one this time to just draw around.
Oh, Lisa used the hearts on white to do the corners and matching pyjamas. Oh, nice. Oh, pyjamas in that fabric would be lovely, wouldn't they? Is that Fantasy Hearts still available on the web, or is it only in a kit now? Well, just double check for you, because I was thinking pyjamas in that would be lovely, wouldn't they? Bit warm for pyjamas at the moment, though, isn't it?
Okay.
So, did you just sew... are you going to show us how you sewed it together?
Yes, I just sewed around, left its sort of stomach area open.
The what, the tummy area?
The tummy area, yeah.
Okay. It's just an idea, but it's not a good idea. Fancy Hearts is only available in the kit at the moment. I don't know if we'll get it... Oh, Fancy Hearts on grey. It's available by the half metre if you do want to make pyjamas out of it. That'd be nice. Or anything, but... And there's what on these other fabrics from the range all on the web if you want to go and have a look. There we go. Say that again, there's more than one panel. Yeah. Oh, yes. You're getting one panel in this kit, but if you want to buy more than one panel, you can buy the panel on its own on the website. Got it. Okay.
There we go. And I'm going to start around about here and sew around, leaving this area open. And because you can see the unicorn as well.
You're not sewing around its actual legs and its limbs and everything, are you?
No, I want to give some space in between the two because otherwise you'd sort of lose them around the curve.
Oh, yes,
you'd lose some of the definition.
So let's have a look how you do that then.
I mean, I've cut a rough 1/4-inch seam allowance, but you can make it as detailed as you want. I mean, it could be virtually an oval if
yes.
to simplify it down.
Half the quantity of this bundle has gone already. Web shop is not loading, says Sue. Sue, we had this problem yesterday, and who was it messaged in? Paul. I'll let Joe finish that, and then I'll tell you. Oh, it's giving lots of space around the outside, then.
Yes.
Sue. Yesterday, somebody's messaging with the same problem. Paul said if you refresh the page, it normally will then do it for you. And if not, ring the number and they'll sort it out for you. Oh, no, they're brilliant. Just let them sort everything out.
There you go. And here, I didn't leave enough of a seam allowance, so I'm just going to cheat a little bit and go back and add a little bit more because I'll show it in a minute.
All right.
I'll own up to my
All right, then.
mistake.
What do you mean you didn't leave enough seam allowance?
I stitched a bit too close to the edge.
Oh, okay. And what would that mean if you stuff it might split or something?
Yeah, just for security. See there, I've just stitched around and made sure. Let me see.
Oh, I see, yeah. So then you'll unpick the line on the inside then, will you?
Do you know, I will leave it.
Oh, would you?
No, it's a bit of a cheat. Sometimes if you're not taking enough, just add, almost like sketching, just take a little bit more.
And then you just you clip it around the corners.
Just to remove some of the bulk and make it that bit easier to turn. So,
I've got Rick Rack. I've got so much stuff in my trolley, it's unbelievable. Baskets, mind your baskets on this one because seriously, lots of you flying in for this one. It's a good price, £11.45. Metre of fabric and the panel for £11.45.
So V-shaped notches in the external curves and just clip the internal one.
Rather than snip.
Yeah. And I'll turn it the right way out.
If you wanted to make even more toys, what you could do is you could put the unicorn on one side and the pink fabric on the other side.
You could.
Then you could make two out of, or you can make one out of every single picture.
Make sure it's horns there. So there's just a little unicorn.
Oh.
It can just go in just for a bit of extra detail, and it can. And I feel that unicorns should live in rainbows. Obviously forever, but in rainbows. So I've chosen a rainbow for the pocket.
Right. Okay. So now just run. We've only got 10 minutes. Is that right? Right. 10 minutes now. I need Jay to sort that table out for me so I can go through everything at the end. You're going to run through, because we've only got 10 minutes or 12 minutes to finish that. We're not going to make the cushion. We're just going to show us techniques on what you did on the cushion, are you?
To get the pocket in the... So that it didn't sort of obscure too much of this detail, I've off-centred these. So I've stitched these together.
Okay. So you chose your 4 pieces. I
chose 2 pairs that were the same size.
Right.
So that they'll fit together nicely.
Okay.
So the shorter one with the taller one. Sew those together and then sew them together down the centre.
So you sewed those 4 together to make a panel. Do you want to do that?
Shall I do that?
Yeah, you might as well do that. So we've got a panel. You need all these, Jay, to put out on the table, don't you? Yeah. Right, the bunting panel with fuchsia. The bunting panel with fuchsia, you need to check out your baskets. Just telling you now. Are you not doing tailgating then?
No.
Oh, hang on, Jay, you need this and
There we go.
this. Well done. And you need this. No, you don't want that one. That one's all been chopped to pieces, Jay. You don't want that one.
I have attacked that one.
Yes. If everybody was to check out their basket on this bundle that we're currently showing you, people will miss out. People will miss out. What are you doing?
I've
You
joined
looked
them.
a bit bemused then.
No, I was just thinking.
You just stopped. You just went...
So I have to do when I'm thinking.
Okay.
I have to switch everything else off. I've stitched them together. I now stitch them down the centre.
Say it again.
When cutting out these, they're not perfectly square. I lined up the ruler with the top edges, so made sure that was exactly 1/4 of an inch from the pink border. But the sides,
That one.
I used these straight edges
Yes.
to do the sides, so that it's not quite even.
Yes.
But,
I quite like that. I quite like the fact that none of them are quite even. Makes it look so it's been made personally for you. There you go. There, so.
Look a bit like they've been stacked as blocks
Yes,
as well.
exactly. So you've sewn those 4 together. You've sewn the 4 together to complete a square.
Yes. And then I just wanted to make it up. The cushion pad is 14 inches square, so
Yes.
I was going to use 1/2 inch seam allowance
Right.
around the edges. With patchwork and all the interior bit, it's all 1/4 of an inch, but around the sides of the cushion, it's 1/2 inch.
Oh, okay.
So with a 14-inch cushion pad, I wanted a 15-inch finished square.
You don't get the cushion pad in this bundle, but we do sell the cushion pads on the web. Or if you've got, if you want the other one, then you have to keep swapping the cushion over. Oh, okay. Hannah's got different cushion covers for different seasons, apparently. She called me posh.
I have Christmas ones.
Oh, pardon?
I have Christmas cushion covers.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, not different seasons. That means 4 times a year you change yours, Hannah.
That is impressive.
Oh, it's got nothing to do with the seasons. It's got to do with wine spillage, she says.
Oh, well.
Right, okay, so you've made... Oh, I've pressed this wrong, but never mind. So you've made your panel. That's your panel for your centre of your cushion. Then what came next?
I want to make it up to 15
Inches
but I
square.
don't want this in the centre, so I cut 3.5. I'll check to make sure I'm not telling a lie. 3.5-inch strips.
Oh, I see. That's for down this side.
So I did. How did I do that? Down the side and then across the bottom. So down this side and across the bottom.
Oh, okay.
So I'll do that quickly, and then
Like a disappearing 9... What was it called, that quilt thing we had yesterday? Disappearing... We had this book yesterday, and there was a quilt in it. I said, oh, that's lovely. What's that one called? Was it 9 patch or 9... It was nice, anyway. Cool display. Oh, there's disappointment in the air on this bundle if you don't check out. Some people will not get it. Some people will not get it. Please check out as soon as you can. Do you know what? I looked at the clock then thinking it was going to be 10 to 12. I was thinking, why is Jay bringing more stuff in? I thought we'd finish.
Are you ready to go now?
Well, I normally wake up well before my alarm, but this morning I woke up with my alarm. Some people woke up to their alarm, didn't they, Hannah? Switched it off. The alarm went off again. They switched it off. I arrived at the end of her lane to pick her up to bring her to work, and she was still in bed.
No.
We just left her.
If I was doing a quilt, I would cut my strips
Yes.
to the right size before I did it, but with a cushion, it doesn't matter so much because it's a small
Yes.
piece. So actually, for this,
So apparently, when Joy was on, was it yesterday? No, I wasn't yesterday. Over the weekend, Sunday, she didn't make Natasha stand away from the table, but she makes me step back from the table. Obviously.
do you think she thinks you're more likely to make sudden movements?
Maybe, or frighten her or something. When I'm next on with Joy, I'm going to ask her about that. Mind you, we went to that, Hayley and I went to that So Beautiful, or whatever it was called, at the NEC, and we met, and this man had these brilliant hand embroidery machines, and he said, well, I know Joy, and I was like, oh, tell me all the gossip about Joy. jokingly, got into work 3 days later and Joyce said, she went, I've got a bone to pick with you. I said, what's your asking about my private life. And I was like, it was only a joke, Joy. He didn't tell me anything anyway. Now, are you going to the Festival of Quilts?
I am.
I'll be there as well. Oh, Hannah's going to go as well. I've got to go. Hannah's going to... No, that's the thing. I don't have to go. I was asked if I'd like to go. And I think I'm there on the Friday and the Sunday. I'm definitely there on the Sunday. No, it's August. August the 10th to the 13th. I know. It's the day I fly on my holidays. Hopefully.
So you could cut these to size first.
Yes.
This is not really the...
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't waste any fabric. So even those little squares would go into your stash. Because they could come the inside of mouse's ears or something in your household, couldn't they?
You could get so many mouse
Oh, we've only got 4 minutes left. Right, while you're doing that, I know you haven't decorated with rickrack, but... Oh, do you know what? Shall I just do the rickrack in the next... Oh, no, these won't go with the fabrics, will they? Very quickly, while you're putting your... So you've done 3.5-inch strips there, and then 2.5-inch strips
there. This is a 2-inch strip.
2-inch strip there.
So I do this side, and then the pocket, just to make it big enough to... I've selected the rainbow piece.
One of the other... Oh, sorry.
And cut it with a 1/4-inch
I'll bring it into
seam allowance all around. Yeah. And then, but the sides and the bottom, I've added 1-inch wide strips, just to make the pocket that slightly...
Oh, the pocket
wider.
Yes, yeah. So you got the panel, or you could just mount that onto a bigger piece of fabric to make you, rather than doing strips, you could just get a bigger piece of a plate onto the top. Joe hasn't used any of this, but we thought these 3 rickracks that we've got would be rather lovely. Now this one's open. You get the whole thing, but I just wanted you to open it. We got lilac, which would look at that, beautiful. Wouldn't that be lovely? Oh, hang on. So there's lilac. Lovely colour for bridesmaids, that, Jane. Now you're getting loads. You're getting 25 metres. 25 metres for £12.95. Rick-rack. So that is the lilac. Limited, though, the lilac one. That's how it comes. It comes all wrapped up like that. Then I've got... Which one do you want next? Which one? I've got 2 pinks. All right? Pale pink. Oh, because this is pink as well. Is that the right one? Right, that's just called pink, 25 metres of that. And this one is called cerise. Like Sid Charisse. No, that's different completely. She had the longest legs in show business, Jane. Bit like you. She was very light on her feet as well. 25 metres. Sid Charisse, I was talking about, had the longest legs in the business, and I saw Jay dancing last week, and it was a sight for sore eyes. 25 metres for £12.95. I've got more rickracks coming up in the next hour in red, white and blue. Right, OK, let's put him in properly. Jennifer, my love, just ring the call centre. I've got a lot of people with that issue this morning. 0800 112 44 33, they'll sort it out for you. OK, I've got 1 minute left before I've got to go over and recap. Is that what you're saying? Right. Okay. 1 minute, Jo, to finish that cushion. OK, no problem. When adding these strips, it's important not to stretch this, so if you wanted to pin it first. Right. But then once the cushion front is done, I put it on some wadding, quilted it a little bit, and then once I've just stitched in the ditch and then around it, and then put the pocket on and stitched around the sides. And then turned it into a cushion. Right, I'm going to recap over here. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. We'll see you in an hour because we're doing... Vintage trailer. Oh, that vintage trailer in there. Yeah, beautiful. Go and prepare yourself. Right, I've got to tell you that this one, there's only 2 left. There's only 2. The panel that Joe's just done and this fabric, there are only 2 left, and there's lots of you with it in your basket, so you need to be really quick if you want that one. The other cushion bundle was this one. Well, you get the cushion pad with this one. You get the hearts. You don't get a cushion pad with the first one. You get the cushion pad, the hearts. Oh, I've got ages. I thought I've got ages. I thought I was rushing. Because just one of you said 30 seconds, that was all. 2 minutes. Sorry, Joe, I left you early. I'll come back, shall I? This is the Fantasy Cushion Bundle. Oh, now, isn't it funny? I was about to say I'll go into such and such a mode, which was like another posh shopping channel that's all over the world. But I dreamt about that last night. How weird. Breaking my dream. Now you get 1/2 metre of the fantasy hearts, 1/2 metre of the raspberry, and the cushion pad, 14-inch cushion pad, 35cm cushion pad, for £14.95. All right? If you want to buy that fabric in grey on the website, you can do, but we haven't got it in the white on the website anymore. Then the two lovely bunting panels. Jay would have he's a bit busy at the moment, you see. Right. You get the panel with 16 pennants on it. Now, you don't just pay £14.95 for that. You also get, in the bundle, you also get a metre of the fuchsia. Thank you. I've got 1 minute left now. 1 metre of the fuchsia. And you get a reel of thread for £14.95. Nice. You do need to be aware of your baskets on the fuchsia one. You do need to be aware of your basket on the fuchsia one. If you don't want fuchsia, same panel. I won't waft it again. But you can also get lilac, a metre of the lilac as well, plus the thread. That looks a bit sad, doesn't it? Just one thread in the middle of that. I'll put that, I'll decorate it. There you go. At £14.95, you don't get that. £14.95 for that panel. The fuchsia one, you do need to check out your baskets because it's very, very limited. Lilac, not so, but they will go by the end of the day. It's my personal opinion. Right, don't go anywhere, because I'm coming up in 3 minutes and 15 seconds with some beautiful nautical fabrics. Do not go anywhere. You won't want to miss them. Joe will be back in an hour and 3.5 minutes. See you in 3 from now. Join us on Facebook. Simply search for The Sewing Quarter and like our page for the latest news and more.
So I'm going to be showing you how to do a slip stitch, which is basically a hemming stitch that is almost invisible on both the right and the wrong sides of the fabric. So I'm going to go in through my layers here, through the single hem. I'm going to leave a tail before doing my double stitch here. So I'm just going to go through 1, twice there. That's giving me my double stitch or locking stitch, ready to then do my slip stitch. Okay, so first of all, you need to take the smallest amount of fabric. So you want at least 1 or 2 pieces of thread in the fabric before then going into the fold of your single hem. And you're going to run your needle through that fold before pulling it out. And then again, couple of stitches. Bearing in mind I'm using a really big needle here because I'm using an embroidery thread, but you get the idea where you're just catching your material there before again placing your needle in through the fold of your single hem. So you want to keep these as even as possible. So I'm just doing my last stitch now. So here you can see that you can't really see the stitches from the back of the piece, so this would be the back of the trouser leg, the bit that you wouldn't see, and then from the front you should only see very small stitches, if not at all, if you're using the right needle and thread.
Join us on Wednesday the 31st of May when we welcome back the lovely Jo Carter, who will be debuting her brand new soft toy. Designed exclusively for Sewing Quarter, Jo will be demonstrating how you can make this amazing robot. The kit includes a 16-page instruction booklet with templates, and you can choose from 4 different colourways, or make them all. So, make sure you join Jo and her brand new robot soft toy at 8 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. Nautical but nice. That's what it's all about this hour. It is called Nautical but nice. There you go. Right. I've got some fabrics. how am I going to... I've got this... How do I start this show? I don't know how to start. I've got so many things to say. My brain is working faster than my mouth. That's the problem. I have got, you know, Nautical but nice, red, white and blue, or in this case, red, blue, and a kind of linen texture to it. Really, really lovely. Now, I'm going to start with this bundle. What I'm trying to say about the other fabrics is two of them you will have seen before. One of them, I've only seen one of them before. And then I've got lots of new fabrics. I'll reveal them as we go along. What I need to explain to you, this is like Macawa fabric, the weight of Macawa fabric, but in a linen texture. It's not linen because it's 100% cotton, but it's a linen texture, which I'll show you in a minute. This one is more, these are more like a canvas, a very, very lightweight canvas, but I'll show you them as we go around. So this is the bundle to start with. And I love these fabrics. This is so elegant. You get 1/2 metre of each of these fabrics. Now, you'll notice they've all got like a texture printed on them. And now you've got the blue, you've got the red, and then, and rather than doing white, they've done this one, which is called linen. It's called, the colour is called linen. But they work so beautifully together, don't they? Just as a blending bundle. So you've got navy, you've got red, and you've got linen. They are the three colours. They are not linen. They are 100% cotton with a linen print. If I just show you the other side there. Can you, I don't know if your camera will pick that up. It's basically a print on the top to create a linen effect. Oh, it's lovely. You know, we do it in all different colours. Really, really lovely. So you get 1.5 metres for £14.45. So you get 1/2 metre of the linen, 1/2 metre of the red, 1/2 metre of the navy. That's just gorgeous. So even if you don't buy any of the pattern fabrics... Oh, there's already people checking that bundle out, so that's brilliant. Right, OK, let me just put that there. That's Macawa. Every time we do Nautical, it's always very popular. We have lots of people from the Isle of Wight coming in during the Nautical but nice themes. Now, the Isle of Wight's completely surrounded with water. They don't have to be in cows. They can be anywhere. Yeah, they mess. Right. You may have seen this before in a bundle. This is incredibly limited. Just this one is incredibly limited because if you remember, we did a bag with Amanda, new guest last week. Amanda made a bag out of this. It's beautiful. £4.95. Now, look at the width, look at the width, look at the width. Oh, hang on a minute. This has been cut, this one. Let me just measure it. I think somebody's had a sliver off the end. Oh, hang on. Somebody's had a sliver off the end. I'm sure this was 60 wide, wasn't it, Hannah? But is it 56 or is it 60? Have you got it written down? We'll just double check. We'll just double check. I could have sworn this was a 60 wide, but one of my selvages has gone off this one, that's all. We'll just double check for you. It's £4.95 for 1/2 metre. It's 100% cotton. And it's just beautiful. Now, if you want to know about the weight, it's like a heavy linen weight. It's not linen, it's linen look. Because it's cotton fabric, but it's got that lovely weight of a heavy... Oh, it's sold out. Sold out. I'll stop that one then. Well, no, I'll be able to mention the others. I'll be able to mention the others because the others won't have been touched, I don't think. That's sold out. That's how quickly it's gone. That's sold out. So I'll give that one to Jay to take away. Sorry about that. I'll put it down there for Jay to clip. Right, now this next one, some of you have seen this fabric before. I've never seen it before, and I adore it. Hannah adores it. We love it. Look, it's the blue whale. It's the blue whale fabric. Oh, now I can measure this one properly because it's got the whole, it's got a selfage. They'll all be the same, yeah. Oh, no, hang on, that's 57, 56. Sorry, I thought it was 60 inches. It's just over 56 inches, that one, which is 143. I'll double check all of them, but that's selvage to selvage, yes, so they all must be like that. I love it. Isn't it just exciting? Now, I've got more of all the others, haven't I? It was only the patchwork one. Was bundled into a kit we did with Amanda last week. People asked it by the 1/2 metre. We showed what we could. That's sold out. Now this linen look blue whale fabric, 1/2 metre, 100% cotton, really, really lovely print again. It's like a heavy linen. It's not canvas. It's like heavy linen. Right. Hannah's house is going to be so full of cushions by the end of the time. Oh, she has like a hotel bedroom with all cushions all at the end of her bed. Yes, well, you're supposed to take them off when you get into bed. Yeah, she doesn't take them off the bed. She just lies on them and gets neck-ache. Right, now, all the rest, that's not a premiere. That, apparently, Tim, you've seen that one before, haven't you? I've not seen that one before, so Natasha or Amy must have had that one before. Was it in a kit or was it by the half metre? So that has been seen by the half metre before. £4.95, though, £4.95. Right, now, this is where it gets exciting, because these are all fabrics you haven't seen before. They're all premieres. They're the same family as these. Look. Nautical Stripes, this one's called. Nautical Stripes. Now, is it strobing on the telly or not? Let's have a look. Oh, it's such a lovely quality cotton. Such a lovely quality cotton. Now, she'd cover a stool with this one, apparently. The stool that's in her bedroom. Or recover, I think a lovely armchair being that. Panels of the armchair look lovely, wouldn't they? But you see, the thing is, you could also make trousers out of this. It's not too heavy to make trousers or a waistcoat or something like that out of. It's like a heavy linen weight. Even though it's not linen, but it's that weight. That's what I'm trying to get across. It's 100% cotton. But that one's called the Nautical Stripe, or Stripe Nautical. I know. I'll go through them quickly, and then we'll go back and go through them all again with you. Wait till you see. Now, if you like that patchwork at the beginning, and you missed out on it, the red, white, and cream, oh, I love seahorses. I absolutely adore seahorses. This is going to be so popular. Look. Look. Now, turn it the other way. Turn it the other way, John. One job. Now, have a look on here. I'm going to use my... I'm going to use my Derek the Dobbin to point. Waves, seagulls, little fishes, starfish, ship's wheels, lighthouse, stripe, spot, seahorses, whale's tails, yachts, another stripes. Where's the whales? There. The little helicopter's upside down. That's what's confusing me. Oh, and there's this one. There's this one here. Anchors. That's it now. Oh, but is it? Is it? Aren't they? I love this fabric. You know, garden. Anything to do with gardens. If you're lucky enough to have a swimming pool, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Just fabulous, fabulous fabrics. I'm just going to check the weight, the width of this one as well, just to double check. Yeah, they're all 56.5 inches, yeah. Okay, Hannah dreamt about starfishes last night, apparently. And do you know what it means? Oh. Oh, there is another one. There's a stripe. There's a diagonal stripe there. Oh, dreaming about starfish, apparently, if you believe this, means that it's travelling safely through troubled waters. I don't think what my dream meant last night. No. I dreamt I was here working, and I dreamt that I mentioned another shopping channel. And they came to the door, right, they're here, and said, and they were really, really angry. And I said, but I only mentioned it. They said, yes, it was the way you said it, not that you'd said it. And there was this big thing about how you say 3 letters. Do you know what I mean? Right, I love this one. I love this one. Anchors away. No, ship ahoy. Anchors away. Oh, isn't that lovely? I love this. Look, now they're about... I'll measure them for you so you know how big the anchors are. An 1.5 inches, 4 centimetres tall. They're really cute, aren't they? No, I wouldn't be much good on a real ship, this one. But just, you know, I just think there's so many things you can do. There's something about, Hannah's obviously feeling nesting at the moment. Doorstop. She wants to make a doorstop. I'm thinking clothes, lots of clothes today, and Hannah's thinking doorstops. Draft excluder. But it's coming to hot at the moment. You shouldn't be worried about draft excluders at the moment, Hannah. But you can get making for when the cold weather arrives. Of course you can. There's no stopping you. Oh, these are so lovely. The collection is just beautiful. And I'm just going to... Because now, I said earlier I wouldn't use these in a quilt. But do you know what? If you use them all in a quilt, then they're all the same weight, aren't they? Because they're a different weight to the cottons that quilters would sometimes use. But what you could do... Well, this one's already... Looks like it's been quilted, doesn't it? Right, now, if you like the anchors, I've got 2 more to show you. 2 more to show you. I quite like... This one's quite masculine, I think, this one. Oh, do you know what? You could have his and hers. His and hers, couldn't you? I like this one with the stripe going through it. Linen look, anchor stripe fabric. Say it as it, what it's, say as it is. As it is. Is it my eyes, or are those anchors different? Anyway, linen look, anchor stripe fabric. I just think, you know what? I mean, we're going to mix and match in a minute. They're going to look so lovely together, aren't they? Oh, I like that. Oh, no, I'm not doing that yet. I'm not doing that yet. I'm getting ahead of myself now. Right, okay. One more to show you. One more. Oh, right, just to warn you, I haven't shown you all the fabrics yet. One of those... How far? Okay, one of those fabrics I've shown you already, almost half of it has gone already. And I've only done the quick resume at the beginning. Now, last but not least, I love this one. I don't know if they called it icons, but I call it icons. It's called what? Oh, seaside. Well, I'd be a bit worried if I went to the seaside and saw all of those. Let's just say this, that much. Look. So if you've got windows overlooking the sea, oh no, any window seat, not even overlooking the sea, Hannah's saying, that's nice, isn't it? They're lovely. Oh, I like the fact oh, no, then I was going to say you've got 2 pelicans. They're not pelicans, they're seagulls. So these 2 seagulls aren't talking. They're just looking. But these 2 seagulls have a little chat. I'll do the work, don't I? Oh, is he talking down? Oh, no, it's father and son. Right, son, I need to have a word with you. There's some things you need to... All right, Dad. All right, Dad. There's a big whale behind you, son. Run. Oh, no, they'd fly, wouldn't they? Oh. What's that there, then? What's that? Is it a worm? Or a wave? It's one of these. It's a singular wave, apparently. Right, okay. Okay. You've seen them all now. Oh, hang on. So, I've got a warning, a stock warning for you already on one of these. Mayday, even. Mayday. Oh, where's Joy? SOS. What's that? No. Right, which one of these do you think is... Oh, you spoilt it, Hannah. Right, already, I've only shown it once, really, really briefly. If everybody was to check out their baskets right now, this one... Oh. Right, if there are 30 people with this in the basket, if each of you just have half a unit each, then that will be all gone. But some of you will have more than half a unit in. And there's more people putting in the basket as we speak. So I'll need to hide that one now. We love it, but that's got to go, I'm afraid. We've got to go. Please check out your baskets. Please check out your baskets, though. Or do you want me to leave it out until it's definite? Oh, OK. What we'll do is I'll keep it to the side here. Oh, right. What you need to do is you do need to check out. If you want it, check out. That's all I'm saying to you. If you want it, check out. So, what would we make? The thing is... let me know what you're going to make out of it. There's so many of you loving these fabrics. Let me know what you're going to make out of it and what... Because all Hannah's talked about is household, and all I've talked about is clothing. So it's up to you to what you make out of it. The stripe, somebody would like to look at. This is nice because this it doesn't even have to be, if you don't want to do a nautical theme and you just want a really gorgeous, elegant, sophisticated striped fabric, do you know it's not strobing either? It's not going to be uncomfortable for the people who are sitting opposite you. Nice, isn't it? So Hannah said she would make a cover of a footstool out of this. I said an armchair cover. What else? Make really lovely, wide linen trousers for the summer. Linen look. They're not real linen. You could make the trousers from Jennifer Taylor's book, because the stripes would all be going downwards, wouldn't they? Nice. Really, really lovely. It's lovely pleated as well, because it's not heavy at all. So hang on, let's just do a pleat first. Let's just do pleats first. That would make a really lovely kind of formal skirt, wouldn't it, with the pleats? Nice. Or, do you know what you could do? Little boys' waistcoats. I'd said waistcoats earlier for Jay's wedding, didn't I? If you cut this in, if you're making a skirt and cut it in panels, then you'd get that chevron effect, wouldn't you? Because where you've cut it that way, on the bias going on the panel, and then you join the one next to it, that'd be really lovely. $4.95. Now, it's saying to Hannah, a study. So, wall hanging, organiser wall hanging, blinds. It's saying more boys to me than girls, that one, isn't it? That's a bit like this one. Do you know Alex Polizzi? Do you know Alex Polizzi, who's the hotel inspector? She's got one of her hotels. She's got a hotel on the sea, and she's got all rooms themed like this. Huh? I don't know her. But I know. I'd love to know. I had to go on Twitter and sent her a message, but she never replied. So I was like, oh, devastated. Yes, I did beat the stylist with Mary Porter. She's adorable. I was frightened of her. When she came in to do Beat the Stylist, I was a bit frightened of her. And she's the most lovely, warm, clever, genuine woman. She's really, really nice. Anyway, so let's have Mary Porter. Some more of my stripy fabric here. This is the one we're talking about now. Let me just take that one out because it might confuse you. Striped Nauticals, £4.95 for half a metre. 100% cotton, really lovely. It feels like a heavyweight linen, but it's not a linen because it's cotton. Nice, isn't it? I like the fact the stripes are all different sizes as well. Yeah, says Mike. Ginger Mike just went, yeah. Ginger Mike, that would look nice in Ginger Mike's house, wouldn't it? Oh, hang on, what's Jay saying? Jay's saying he's been already. Oh, I've got an idea, John. You either talk normally or don't talk. Don't go, I've got an idea, John. Go on, quickly.
Do you like baskets? You can use it as the lining of the basket.
Lining a basket. Oh, now, I tell you like that. That's... Rebecca Reed would like that, wouldn't she? Mad Rebecca Reed. She'd like that. Oh, do you know what? Maybe I have seen... no, because they were kippers, weren't they, on her bag? I wouldn't make a pillowcase out of it, no. It would look nice on a bed, though. If you've got white sheets or red sheets or blue sheets and then make a pillow for the end of the bed, like a bolster. Do you know what? These would be nice. Bolster would be nice out of these fabrics, wouldn't they? Because they're soft. They're not rough at all. Do you know what? What we should do occasionally is wash some of these fabrics and see, because it might make a nice... It might make a nice pillowcase. That's lovely. Linda, John, what is a dressing on fabric? I put it on my salad. Linda, that's a bit of a delayed message because I said dressing on fabric about 2 hours ago. When they make a fabric, sometimes they put it's not like a coating because it washes off. But you know, sometimes cotton, some cottons, when you buy them, they're shiny. And then when you wash them, they go to the lovely natural tones that they should be. It's just, I think, a protective of the fabric. And also, if you're making a wall hanging or something like that and you don't wash it, then it gives it that lovely sheen. It's just a kind of, I know exactly what it is. You can know if it's got a dressing on because when you wash it, it disappears. That's not a salad dressing. Because when I said that earlier, I think it was my director, Timothy, said, oh, I only like what was it you liked? Caesar dressing. No, I don't remember Bewitched with Caesar in it, thank you. How are we doing with this patch? Have they all checked out yet? Right, check out your baskets. All I'm saying is check out your baskets. There's more people got it in your baskets than we've actually got in stock. So if you want this one, you need to check out as soon as you can. No adding no undue pressure, just there will be disappointment, that's all. Well, the icons is very popular. I knew all of these would be popular anyway. Let's have a good look at it. So if Mike wrote a book, it would be called Seaside Icons. I don't understand. Oh, just icons. Oh, my book. No, my book will be... I don't know what the name of my book will be. I have to think about that. I've done my one-man show, but I couldn't call it that. Seagulls, starfish, whale tail, seahorse. I think it's lovely. It's £4.95 for half a metre. Remember, it's 56 inches wide. It's 100% cotton, machine washable. Lighthouse, yacht. Really, really, really lovely. Different boats. You've got the little yacht there. Oh, look, you got these on this one. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm forgetting I've only got... There's only one of them, though. Hang on. Where else is it? No, look this. What's that? Oh, no, hang on. Because there's one there with 4. Are they beach? No, they're not beach huts, are they? Because, look, you've got the waves. You've got the waves here. That's a triple wave, like a triple salco. So that might be a worm, that one. Bubbles! But then look at that. What's that? A pennant, maybe. I just think it's lovely. It's going to be one of those fabrics you keep looking at. Because, look, there's a little pale blue anchor there. I'm using that as my focal point to go which way I'm going, that's all. There, that's what I'm talking about. There. There's a smaller one there, look. Oh, hang on. Look. The big ship's wheel and the little ship's wheel. Little anchor. Big anchor. I keep forgetting that you don't see as much as I see in here. So there are 3 boats, are there? Hang on. So there's a sailing boat there. Oh, there's the clipper there. Loads of you bought this. I'd love to know what you're making out of it. So where's the 3rd boat then? No, they're not. There's the clipper. There's the sailing ship. Where's the all blue one? Oh, there. That's the same as that one, but just turned around the other way. It's called the Blue Shadow, that one. I think they're lovely. There's so much. I can't even see the repeat. There's so much going on in there, isn't there? Very, very popular. Linen. It's called Linen Look Seaside fabric, this one. It's 100% cotton, machine washable, £4.95 for half a metre. I love it. It's fantastic, isn't it? Very, very popular, this one. Anyway, Hannah's getting all excited because she's on another holiday. She only just got back from Cuba and she's off on another holiday tomorrow. Some of us haven't been on any holidays yet at all. Let's just talk about the bundle as well, the red, white and vanilla and linen-coloured bundle. These are a different weight of fabric to these. These are just, it's called linen texture, but it's 100% cotton. Macao fabrics. I wouldn't put these two, I wouldn't. It depends what you're doing. It depends what you're doing. If you're making like a waistcoat, then you could trim it with you could use it or line it with these ones. But if you're making a quilt, then they're 2 different weights of fabrics. Personally, I wouldn't mix and match them together. Or if you're doing like a cushion, I wouldn't put half it in that and half it in that because you're going to have different weights of fabrics and it's going to move around and things. That's all I'd say, my own personal opinion, and I want to be as honest with you as I possibly can. But you know what? So many people coming in and buying it, and nobody's telling me what you're making. Nobody's told me what you're making. That is lovely just for your stash. That, because you've got the navy blue, the red, and you've got the, they call it linen as a colour going on there. They're very nice. They've all got the same kind of print going on in the background. So I've done that one. Let's do this one then. Let's do, you see, this one I just think is lovely. Now, this one is saying furnishing to me, this one. Armchair. Covering an armchair. That would be nice in that one, wouldn't it? Or curtains. Or a blind. That'd be lovely in a blind, wouldn't it? Could you do a roller blind? I would imagine so. I've never made a roller blind. Would look like that, wouldn't it? Oh, no, it'd be the other way up, wouldn't it? The thing is, there's so many books. No, I'm just, so this is a roller blind, isn't this? This is the opening of a roller blind. You ready? I'm going to bed now. I'm going to put the blind down. Ready? It's upside down to you. It's not to me, though. Yes. Dropping anchor. Good night. What else? The thing is, there are so many books and projects about things to do. Where didn't Hayley? Oh no, I know. I was going to say, didn't Hayley say there was a new book coming out? But I don't think it's arrived yet. Leslie, I'm making a beach bag with my seaside fabric. Lots of love from Leslie and Ken. Have you got that one? Oh, that's nice. Beach bag. We haven't even mentioned that. Tote bag, shopping bag. Really lovely structured shopping bag would be nice. Do they represent sand dunes? Oh, the little triangles. Maybe, or maybe the signs at the seaside. Maybe it's how strong the waves are. Because there's 4, there's 3. I don't know. It's like when we had those foxes the other day. They had little triangles with them, didn't they? We didn't know what they called them Scandi on the fox's fabric. I'll turn this right way up. What else? This would make a nice skirt as well, this one, wouldn't it? Because it's that lovely weight. Oh, let's have a look at curtains. Should we have a look at curtains? I'm pretending this is my window of my bedroom, so I couldn't... Lovely view. Ooh. Nice. Do you want to come a bit closer so we can have a look at it closer? No. When I look out of my bedroom window, all I see is sheep and trees. That's lovely. I'm just thinking of a lovely waistcoat, though, look. Yeah, that'd be nice. Shorts, you make shorts out of it. Oh, Jackie sent us an email. Hello, John, I'm loving the fabrics. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, yes, a rucksack for the beach would be nice. Oh, yes. Get a bit of faux leather, or pleather, as we call it in the industry, and put for the bottom of the bag and put some on the inside of the flap for extra wear. That's a brilliant idea. That is a fantastic idea. No. We've got a question, would the fabric work with eau de coat? No, I don't think so. I think the weave is too open for eau de coat. I could be proved wrong. Proved wrong. If we try it. We haven't got any eau de coat here, so I can't try it now. Wales, not the country. If it was, I'd be saying Borada, Shumai. Say that again. Right. And how many people got it in their baskets? There are about 40 of you with this in your basket, and there are 2 units left. There's 1 metre left ready to be checked out. Then after that, everyone will be told the rest is out of stock. Okay? 1 metre of that left, that's it. Oh, that's not the whale fabric. That's not the whale fabric. I'll put that away now. Oh, I've got some rick-rack to show you in this hour as well, because if we're going to make things. And some what? Have you? Oh, yeah. Oh, I say, that's new to me. Right, okay, so this is the whale, linen look whale fabric, which I adore. So now, where's the open blue one? Jay, can I have the open blue one, please? We've got rick-rack, you see. We got rickrack, right? Where's the open blue one? Oh, it's in the other. Oh, I've got you confusing me by giving me two trolleys. No, that's a different. Oh, okay. Hang on, which blue have we got? Navy. Have I got this blue as well or not? No. Okay. Have I got navy blue open? Jay, could you have checked for me? Because I'm just thinking, right? You get 25 metres of this rickrack on a roll, on a card. You can make your own fabric, look. Just stitch. Oh, that's nice. So this is the whale fabric going across the bottom, £4.95 for half a metre. Red polyester rickrack, 25 metres of it for £12.95. Then it's swimming in the Red Sea, isn't it? Now, I don't know if Jay has got any navy blue. Oh, no, he hasn't. Laundry bag. With what? Laundry bag with rickrack round the top. Oh, I think this bag might be broken, Jay. I might be able to just squeeze this one out of here. I just saw a hole. Hang on. No, I'm not. That's how the red one comes wrapped up. I've got the white one open as well. I'm sure that blue one's got a hole in it. I'll just double check now. Look. Who sent that, Hannah? Look at the white. I like the white on it because even though the background isn't white. How much is it? £12.95 for 25 metres. Are you sure we haven't got this one open, Jay? I'm sure I saw. Oh, yeah, there's the hole. I found the hole. I knew there was a hole in it. Look. I know you can't see all of these on the graphics all at the same time, but aren't they gorgeous? So the rickrack trim there, the one that's in the one that's in the graphics at the moment, that's the white one for £12.95. This is the right, and then I'll have to bring the graphics in for the red and the blue in a minute. The thing is, right, Jay will be buying this blue one at the end of the day anyway because I know he wants rickrack at his wedding. Or at least at the engagement party. It's going to be a rickrack, red, white and blue wedding, I've decided now. And Elaine's coming as a mermaid, apparently. So, this is now the navy. That's the navy rickrack there. And then the whale fabric at the bottom. Don't they work beautifully together? Great value for money. £12.95 for the rickrack. 25 metres. 25 metres of rickrack. And then you've got the linen fabric, half a metre, 54 inches wide, machine washable, 100% cotton, £4.95 for half a metre. Right, now that's it with the blue whale fabric. Wait till we see it with the other fabrics then. Because you could do so much. Laundry bag, anything to do with bathrooms would be nice, wouldn't they? You know what I mean? If you put things in your bathroom. Toilet roll cover. You could, like, frame your mirror with the fabric. Couldn't you use the fabric to frame a mirror? Oh, hang on, I haven't seen that. Right, hang on, let's just see. Which fabric would it go with, then? OK, maybe if you're going to make something beautiful out of this, and you don't want to use the rickrack with the stripes. I just need to open this one. Look. Now, what you normally do is this is a ribbon, but you wouldn't use it as a ribbon. You just cut one off and sew it into the corner. You could use it as a ribbon, but that's a bit of a waste, really, isn't it? Because it's more like one of those tapes. It's only one-sided. It's more like one of those tapes that you'd use for name tapes and things like that. It's a twill ribbon. Beresford's handmade with love ribbon, red and natural, 4 metres for £3.95. What I would do is I'd just cut that off and sew it in where the label goes. Do you know what I mean? Ah, Gorgeous, isn't it? I'm sure loads of you are coming for that. I've never seen that before. I didn't even know it was in my trolley. This is how it arrives. Natural charms. I think that's lovely, look. Jay, look at this. Handmade with love. Oh, you know what you could use this for? When you make the favours at a wedding, the wedding favours, tie the, you know, you make it like you get a little bag of fabric, you put whatever you're going to put in the favours, and then tie it up with that. That'd be lovely. Or you could put that across the top of your bunting. Oh, do you know what? You could have the most amazing seaside bunting. Couldn't you make out of this? Don't you think? Nobody's agreeing with me. Seaside bunting out of these fabrics would look lovely, wouldn't they? Oh, I think, oh, well, you know what? We're getting creative now, aren't we? Let me know. There's so many of you coming in for this. So busy buying it, you're forgetting to talk to me. Right. Where shall I go next then, Hannah? Right, OK. Which one haven't we looked at properly? Oh, the anchors on their own. The anchors on their own. We'll do that one next. That was the sea. Oh, I can't wait to get in the sea, go swimming in the sea. I'm really looking forward to my holidays. Oh, I love it when they're really, really, you're in California where it's like surfy sea and you just get the waves are huge and everything. I love it. I'm not going surfing now. I've got a little, what do they call those ones, like a little surfboard that you jump on? Is it I do bodyboarding. I'm very good at that. Don't do it in the water, I just do it on the beach. Look. Nice. Oh, now I need some scissors to start chopping this one. The Rick Rack Navy is on the graphics at the bottom there. Oh, do you know what? We did a fabric with a print on, didn't we? You know the newspaper printy one? Was it Seven Berries? Oh, look. Getting overexcited now. Oh, that's a bit wobbly, that one. What's the matter? I don't know what I'm making. This is about the joy of being creative. It's a joy. Oh! I'm not very good at this because I lose my temper with it if it doesn't go right the first time. I know, we're very... creative people can be very demanding, can't they? You see, I'm just making my own fabric. You see, you could make your own. Couldn't you? Do you know what I mean? That's not looking brilliant, but there you go. You could make it look completely different, couldn't you? Then it could add a bit of white, I suppose. Just see if the white... Hello, Marcia. Oh, you can make the pocket, the hanger with pockets from yesterday for the bathroom. What a brilliant idea. Oh, I like that. It's very busy, isn't it? Karen, how about using strips of the whale fabric on the edge of bathroom towels? Oh, nice. You could use it on any of these, though, couldn't you, really? Right, oh, look, oh, blimey, where's my glasses? So many of you coming in for this. Diane, which one's this then? The blue anchor fabric. Diane, Penny, Nicola, Dawn, Harold, Angela, Hilary, Shirley, Nicola, Deborah, Lynn, Sylvia, Janet, Jan. Oh, look, Janet, Jeanette and Jan all together in a row there. I think they're lovely. Anyway, let me move the Rick Rack out the way now. What time is it? Oh, I've got time. I thought it was the end of the hour suddenly. I've been very bad on timings today, haven't I? Who's she talking to now? They're still talking about me doing horse riding at school. We could do all sorts of things. You could have done canoeing. The choices were canoeing, horse riding, cookery, metalwork. I did metalwork for one season. Woodwork. I got thrown out of woodwork, though, because they said my teaspoon holder was an abomination. And in metalwork, I started off making something huge like this, and I was so bad at it, I ended up making a pendant for my mum. But I did well in metalwork. Anyway. We didn't do sewing. They didn't offer us sewing. Right. Radio technology you could do. Which one's next, Ham? Icons again. Oh, now this one's selling very, very, very fast, the icons. You need to check out your baskets, though. You do need to check out your baskets. Where's that Made with Love ribbon? No, it doesn't work with that one. Oh, my word. I've only got 14 minutes left. It won't take me that long to read out all these people's names. Where are my glasses? Do you like my new glasses? Oh, no, you're looking at the fabric. That's fine. Jackie, Erin, Penny, Christy, Nicola, Patricia, Thomasina. Oh, what are you making, Thomasina? You've got a lot. Harold, Kathleen. Hello, Kathleen. Leslie, Heather, Abigail, Hilary, Anne, Janice, Glynis, Dodie, Catherine, Angela, Julie, Jane, Sally, Hazel, Pamela, Annette, Sally, Ailsa, Jeanette, Laurie. Oh, Dodie, there's another. Now, isn't that unusual? There's 2 Dodies, right? From 2 different places. Marilyn and Sandra. I've got a friend called Dodie who lives in Essex. She's a clairvoyant tarot reader. She's very beautiful, and she writes books. I'm getting a message from her, am I? No. Oh, Christine, I thought you meant she was sending me a message. No, as in psychically. Seaside fabric cushions for friends who live by the sea. Such lovely fabrics. Christine. Thank you, Christine. They are, aren't they? Do you know, like these, my next-door neighbour Chris would like these. In fact, for their bedroom, these blues, maybe I should get some, and because the carpet's this colour, and the walls are like these blues here, and white and everything. Maybe I should get them some of this. $4.95. Somebody wants to see the Made in Love ribbon? I wouldn't applique this one to this fabric, but I would do it to some of the others. Look, that's nice. Handmade, with love, from a distance. Graphics coming in. Oh, okay. Handmade with love ribbon. I'm all right, thanks, Jay. Bit peckish, but apart from that, I'm all right. $3.95. Now, what we're talking about there, let me take the fabric out, because that might confuse you. This is the ribbon we're talking about now. You get 4 meters. It's £1 a meter, look. It's £1 a meter. There it is, handmade with love. Jardine. Hi, John, you do make me laugh. Your face looked like you're full of devilment when you found the hole in the blue rick-rack. Yes, well, I'll tell you why it was, because there was no hole. And we're not allowed to... We can open them. If there's a hole in the wrapper, we can open them, you see. But if there's no hole, we're not allowed to open them. Did I just tell you that out loud? Gerardine, I wonder if you've ever bumped into my brother, because he runs that, the big hospital near you. He's the clinical director. He's a consultant surgeon. He does operations as well. Clinical director. It's a lovely hospital, isn't it? I've been there for a few things. Anyway, but I'm all right now. But if I need... It's a beautiful hospital. It's like a hotel. It's lovely. And got a lovely coffee bar downstairs with very chatty ladies that work on it. Handmade with love, $3.95 for 4 meters. Will you stop chatting over there, please? We're trying to work over here. Somebody wants to see the bundle of the red. You've not, Gerardine, have you? Have you really? No, apparently she has met my brother. He's like me, but older, isn't he? He's just like me, but much older. He's actually no, he's much older, and he's much, much, much richer than me. Well, being a consultant surgeon, I suppose you would be, wouldn't you? Anyway, that's who I go on holiday with, Gerardine, him and his family. Right. This little bundle going on here. You've got half a metre of each of these. No, 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes, 10 minutes. It's gone very hot in here. Right, Hannah's getting a bit irate in the gallery. She's gone, people, can you pay attention to your baskets? She's just worried. She's worried, you see, because if you don't check out, if you want it, obviously it's your prerogative. You don't have to check out. But if you don't check out, then a lot of these are going to go. Like that one, it's gone already. The patchwork one, that one's gone. Won't be long before the icons one's gone. This bundle, it's called Nautical Linen Texture. It's not linen, it's just a linen texture. It's beautiful. Those 3 colours are lovely. You've got red, You've got navy blue, and they call the colour, it's very confusing, because it's linen effect, linen texture, linen effect in the colour linen. But it's not linen. If you get my gist. You get £14.95 here, 3 half-metre pieces for £14.95. Oh, I'm intrigued now. Geraldine has met my... Maybe Geraldine works there. Maybe she's a doctor. Maybe she's a nurse. Who knows? Anyway, £14.95. Nautical. No. The chatty lady in the coffee shop's gone now, I think. She used to shout to my brother as she used to shout and say to all the patients and all the other doctors, "I'm having an affair with him." She used to shout it at my brother across the fire. Yeah? No, she wasn't. No, of course she wasn't. I thought you said, did she? Not was she? No, she wasn't having an affair with him. And then she used to give him a free coffee. Oh, she's almost going to get her fired now, aren't I? Then she used to give him a free coffee because they had lovely banter together. Anyway, it's all about the banter, isn't it? Anyway. An email. Oh, hang on. Oh, yes, that's Geraldine. Just come through there. Joyce has emailed in. Good morning, Joyce. Oh, she's going to use the nautical fabric for handles on one of her bags. Oh, that'd be nice. You can make the whole bag. You can make a whole bag out of it, though, couldn't you? I just think that's... The thing is, they're the kind of fabrics you're going to buy half a metre of it and just going to keep it in your stash because they're so lovely, aren't they? They're so beautiful. So let's do a little... Oh, go on. Yeah, we're just going to double check this one because there seems to be a bit of an issue with this one. Right. There are 25 people have this in their basket, but between those 25, there's only a metre of fabric. So it'll be the first person, or if you want half metre, the first 2 people to check out, and then that'll be it. That's all gone. There's 25 of you got that in your basket, but there's only 1 metre left. There's only 1 metre of that left. I am putting it away now. I am putting that one away now, because that one will go. Oh, right, now we're down to single figures, which means 4.5 metres or less, doesn't it? Is that what you mean? There's 4.5 metres or less of this one left. And 17 people have got it in their baskets. So again, if you want the seaside fabric, please check out your basket. I'm not adding any undue pressure. I'm not forcing you to do it. But what I don't want is I don't want you to go and... Oh, my word, there's so many of you there. I don't want anybody to miss out on it. You know that horrible feeling when you think you've got something, you go to check out and go, sorry, sold out. Just putting it in your basket does not guarantee that you're going to get it. You need to check out. You do need to check out. I get really annoyed if I've put something in my basket and then it tells me. But that's why we've got the £2.95 post and packaging for all day. So you can check out on this now, and then if something in the next day you like from Joe, you can check out again, and you'll still only be charged £2.95 for the post and packaging. I know. So, right, okay, so that's single figures, so less than 4.5 metres for the icons, right? Do you want me to go in any order? Yeah, any order, right. So this is the anchors with stripes. Oh, do you know what? Hang on. Anchors with stripes. Half the stock of this one has gone. That looks like a Tanya Whelan fabric now, doesn't it? So you get the fabric for £4.95 for half a metre. Rick Rack, 25 metres for £12.95. Anyway, so half the stock of that's gone, yes? Is that what you just said? Half the stock of that one's gone. So you're all right, you can still check out on that one. Right, plain anchors. £4.95. Linen, look, it's not linen, it's 100% cotton, machine washable. Blue anchor fabric, £4.95 for half a metre. You're safe with that one at the moment. There are 10 people with it in their baskets, though. 10 people of you with it in your basket. Hello, Claudia, my love. Treat the fabric. Oh, yeah, make a shower cap to match the trim from the same on the towels, John. Now, I'm not sure if you could put eau de coat on it. What I might do is I might... Maybe you can. I just think it might be a bit of an open weave for eau de coat to make a shower cap out of it. We'll try it. Jay can do that after the show today because he's got nothing else to do. He's got nothing else to do. He just wanders around chatting to everybody, doesn't he? You in tomorrow? Oh, no, he has to set up for Amy tomorrow then. Right, Wales, not the country. Ooh. Come on, John. What's the matter? Oh, I love this. If everybody checks out the baskets. Oh, no. Oh, no, I can't bear it. If everybody were to try and check out now, 5 people will lose. 5 people won't get it. 5 of you won't get it if all of you to check out. I can tell you who is safe. Sian, Carol, Sylvia, Jackie, Erin, Heather, Sharon, Hilary, Janice, Laura, Angela, Shirley, Deborah, Diane, Dawn and Nicola. You're all fine. But Laurie... We don't know how much people have got in their basket. It doesn't say how much people have got in their basket, you see. So make sure you check out. Make sure you check out. In Scotland, I think, isn't it? I think that's in Scotland, isn't it? Clackmannanshire, is that in Scotland? Sounds like it, doesn't it? Anyway, people will be disappointed with that one. People will be disappointed with that. Now I've got stripes, which is very elegant, very classy, very sophisticated. Hannah's dad will like this fabric. Did you ever buy him that rag doll? You remember the rag doll we have, the Cloth Kids rag doll? He looks like... Oh, it's very soon. She said, Hannah said her dad looked like the boy rag doll. This is striped nautical fabric, £4.95 for half a metre. And how are we doing on this one? Over half of it's gone, but you're safe at the moment. Many people got it in their baskets. Oh, 14 of you got it in your baskets. 14 of you got it in your baskets. Please be careful. That's all I'm saying. Please, please, please be careful. The whole point of having a sippy cup is you don't take the top off, so you don't spill it. Nobody abides by the rules except for me and Hannah. Right, very quickly, somebody wants to see the Rick Rack and the other ribbon. I'll show you that now. Rick Rack, Paddy. I haven't sung that for ages. That little child's song, is it? Oh, you can't say it anymore? Oh, OK. Apparently you can't sing it anymore, to know. I tell Jay, don't do this. You don't like it? Oh, I can't sing because Jay doesn't like it. Right, red Rick Rack. This is lovely. Look at this, right? You get 25 metres. 25, look at it. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. I'm not even halfway through. And on and on and on and on. Look, I'm only just getting to the end now. And on and on. Imagine all the projects you could do with this, Jay. How long is it going to take you to use all of that Rick Rack for £12.95? Isn't that brilliant? Look at all of that. £12.95. That's the red one. That's the red one. It is Rick Rack heaven, isn't it? Oh, look, isn't it lovely? I think it's fantastic. Right, so that's the red one. 25 metres for £12.95. Now, just had a question. Do you get the same amount in the blue? Well, I'll just check, shall I? What was that, Jay? I've got 2. Yeah, I've got 2 to go through, yeah. This is the navy blue. I'm not going to do it, don't worry. I won't, I promise. £12.95 for 25 metres. It's lovely, isn't it? Imagine that and the red together. Oh, look. You could create such beautiful artwork with this, couldn't you? Love it. I'm not going to do it, don't worry. £12.95 for the blue as well, the navy blue as well. And then, don't take it away yet, I haven't finished it yet. The white, the pure white. Yours comes wrapped in cellophane. Yours comes all wrapped in cellophane, so it'll be nice and clean when it arrives. But I have Jay's, what am I trying to say? Sweaty pits. I don't know, what are these called? I do apologise. Mitts! Sweaty It's time for me to go home, isn't it? I'll let Jo do the last hour on her own. £12.95 for 25 metres. Oh, where's Jay going? You going? All right, then. He's gone out. He's gone out again. Oh, look at this one coming off the cardboard, Jay. Anyway, look, I've got to stop doing that. Stop doing that. People will complain. Right, look at this. Oh, Elaine. I'm only teasing. I'll help him, Elaine. Oh, it's my turn to go and get the lunches today, anyway. Well, you got mine the other day, didn't you, when I had to go for my meeting? Handmade with love, this one. I could make Hannah's lunch for her, couldn't I? £3.95. What are you saying? They're all put their orders in now. How many minutes? 1 minute. That's all I've got left. £3.95. You've got 4 metres there. Handmade with love. Right, now Jo's coming up again after this, and we're making, you might have seen her do it before, we've made bundles for you. It's like a really lovely, what would you use it for? Put your patterns in. It's like a little caravan with windows and a door. But you get so much fabric. We've done the most amazing bundle for you, kit for you to put it all together. So she's coming up in a little while. Now, I need to stress, if you want these, some of them are fine, but if you're the icons, the whales, and which was the other one? Was it the stripes? Please be careful. Please be careful of those, because they will go. They will go. People will start checking out. Some of them, there's more people with it in their basket than actually than there are pieces of fabric. So please, please, please be careful. Not saying it because I'm adding any undue pressure. I just don't want you to miss out. That's the problem. Anyway, go nowhere, go nowhere. I will see you with Jo in 3 minutes with a funny little caravan with a little frilly. Anyway, you'll see in 3 minutes from now.
Follow us on Instagram. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to get our latest posts. Don't forget, shopping with us is easy and simple. You can just contact us at 0800 112 4433 and speak to our UK-based call centre to place an order, or shop online with us at www.sewingquarter.com.
So today I'm going to be showing you how to sew a satin stitch. This is basically a line of straight stitches covering an area, let's say a petal, and there'll be patchwork. And I'm just going to sew a simple square. So I've done my first line of stitching, and you can see that I'm coming in very close but not through the same hole that I did before. So my next line of stitching will be parallel to the one I've just created. And keep doing that. There we have our satin stitch.
Join us on Wednesday the 31st of May when we welcome back the lovely Jo Carter, who will be debuting her brand new soft toy. Designed exclusively for Sewing Quarter, Jo will be demonstrating how you can make this amazing robot. The kit includes a 16-page instruction booklet with templates, and you can choose from 4 different colourways, or make them all. So, make sure you join Jo and her brand new robot soft toy at 8 AM, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78. You very nearly saw Jay then, just wandering around, showing off in front of Jo like he always does. Now, you might have seen this before. Jo's made it before. Now, I need to explain something to start with. We've bundled the fabrics for you This fabric, you know, we have our shows, when it's gone, or miss it, miss out, or whatever they call them. This was one of the fabrics, this Notion fabrics was one of the miss it, miss out. So we do not have this fabric anymore. We're just showing this because this is the finished item that Joe made last time. It's really, really cute, isn't it? So what we've done is we've bundled three, you're not going to believe these bundles. They are amazing. Even if you don't want to make this, they are absolutely amazing bundles because the actual, I'll start with this, right? Each bundle comes with a pattern. Now, in the pattern, you can make three things. You can make the small caravan, which we're making today, the large caravan, or the wall hanging. But actually, isn't there a pin cushion as well somewhere? I thought there was a pin cushion in here. Oh, hang on, I've got that wrong then. So the little caravan's a pin cushion. That's the holder that we're doing today. That's right, that's the pin cushion. That's the one we're doing today. I thought we were doing that one for some reason. And then this wall hanging here. That's inside the pattern. I'll go through it all properly with you in a minute. But what you also get in the pattern, before we go on there, is you get some Bondo web, which you're going to need. We've got 2 buttons for the inners of the wheels. You get a tape measure. And I was like, Wendy, why have we got a tape measure? But if you look on here, if you make the organiser, I mean, you can use a tape measure as a tape measure, but there's actually a tape measure stitched to it as well. So that's why we've put one in the bundle for you if you were to make that. Now, if you were to make that bundle, I think you'd need a bit more fabric than we're showing here, but you're getting so much fabric in each bundle. This one first, you say? Yes. So what I'll do is I'll go through all these bundles again with you later because, I mean, there's so much fabric in here. This is called Coral. They've called this one Coral. I thought it said cool. I was looking at the screen because the screen is on an angle. Coral vintage trailer kit. So you get 1/2 metre, sorry, thank you very much, 1/2 metre of the Alison glass fabric, 1/2 metre of the coral solid, 1/2 metre of the stripes with coral green and black, 1/2 metre of like the baby blue or the aqua spot on sky, and then one of my favourite fabrics, 1/2 metre of this. Now, it's 2.5 metres in total. Like, you don't have to, if you don't want to make the caravanette, you don't need to. You could use that, just use these fabrics for your stash. Look there. So you get all the fabrics, 2.5 metres, the pattern, the Bondo web, the tape measure, and the 2 buttons for £38.95. So that's the coral one. Then this one, this is like a yellowy one. I'll just turn it around so it looks nice, Jay. Honestly, how long have we been open now? Anyway, stripe fabric, flower fabric, gingham fabric, spot-on fabric, and the solid. I'll go through all of these with you later. I'll go with all of these later. This is maize, I think this one, isn't it? Because you get the same again. Look, you get the pattern, the tape measure, the buttons, the Bondo web, and the 5 different fabrics, 2.5 metres of fabric for £38.95. Last but not least, I told you they were lovely bundles, didn't I? This is nice. This is gold. Oh, I don't know which one. I don't know which bundle I'd want. I love them all. Right, in this bundle, you get the kind of, you get this. I love this fabric. I'll go through all of it. I'll go through all of it properly with you later. So you get the spot on. You get the little birdie Scandi fabric. You get the that's pink gingham. Then you get that lovely ditzy floral print there, and you get the pink. 2.5 metres of fabric, tape measure, pattern, 2 buttons for the insides of the wheels, and your Bondo web. Right. I know Joe's in for 3 days, but if you've got any questions for her, just send them through on web chat, or any questions about this, or anything like that, or anything you need to say. Got the robot tomorrow. No! Haven't we also got the quilt tomorrow?
We have.
Oh, did Hayley give you a picture of it? Oh, right. Jay, go and get the picture of it, because we need to show you a picture of tomorrow's quilt as well. Right. What is this for?
Storage, to keep things. It's quite handy. Patterns would fit. Let's have a see.
Oh, have you got the pattern cover? Oh, yes.
Patterns would fit nicely in.
Oh, that's a nice idea, isn't it? Just to store your patterns in. But you can store anything in it you wanted, really.
You could.
Not spaghetti, though. I wouldn't put spaghetti in it.
No, maybe not.
No, not anything then. Not quite anything. Right. So we're doing B in this pattern, aren't we?
We are, yes.
Before we go any further, people will ask it, why do you need 2.5 metres of fabric to make this? You don't really, do you?
You don't, no.
It's just that you need the 5 different colourways.
Yeah,
really,
a good variety and sort of blend of fabrics.
Which I think we've got, haven't we? Because it's a really, really lovely blender. OK, I'll let you get on with it. I won't chat too... Is that mine or yours? That's yours. Right, so in the pattern, is it obvious which pattern pieces are for which project? Yes,
they're marked up, so you know which ones you're cutting out from the pattern pieces that are inside.
Right.
And it's quite simple, but there's quite a lot of bits and pieces to cut out for this.
So are we thinking beginner or intermediate?
I would say intermediate.
OK.
But then I think a confident beginner.
Oh, yes. Oh, no, yes, because you're not just making... I was thinking, you're only making 2 sides of a caravan, but you've actually got a whole section that goes round the middle there.
Yes.
With an opening on it as well.
And this bit, you need to be a confident sewer. So this can be a bit daunting, adding the binding.
OK, brilliant.
Not very.
Daunting?
There are ways of, making it
Were you
easier.
daunted when you came to sew it?
Mildly.
Right, so what do you have to cut out then?
You cut out the basic caravan front and back pieces, but then this is where the bonder web comes into it, to applique on all the various
pieces. Does it
pieces.
tell you in the pattern, you've got 5 fabrics, does it say fabric 1, fabric 2, fabric 3, fabric 4 and fabric 5, or can you just make it up as you go along?
It does say what they should be cut from, fabric 1, fabric 6.
OK.
But I regularly like to make it up as I go along as well.
OK. But if you're organised... No, that makes you...
I don't know what you're saying.
Makes you sound unorganised, disorganised. But if you want to, you can start off by going, I'd quite like the curtains made out of the gingham, and I'd quite like the door made out of the birds. And so you could sit and think it through beforehand if you wanted to create it, or be like you and just be random and just do whatever comes to brain.
Yeah, I wasn't totally random. I thought I'd like a solid for the window so that the curtains stood out and things.
Oh, they're like Tom and Jerry. I'd say Tom and Jerry. Other cartoons are available.
So I've applied.
Right, so hang on, we need to explain. You get the bonder web in the pack, so all the pieces that are going to be decorating on there, like the door, the window, not the pictures, the window, curtains. Is there anything else? And then the bottom half of the caravan.
Yes.
You've ironed on bonder web onto the fabric. Yes. And then you're about to peel that off and then iron them onto
and then fuse it on, yes.
Right.
Is the iron on?
Oh, I hope so, Jay. No, it's not. Just let it warm up. Don't take long. Keep chatting while it warms up.
But the pattern pieces, you can put them over the top and just check you've got the placement right. It has all the placement lines to make sure that you get all the pieces in the correct place.
Brilliant. Who asked the question? Nicola said, can she buy the pattern separately? I'm afraid not today, you can't. It just comes in the bundle today, I'm afraid, Nicola. Right, just wait for the light to go off and then you'll be ready. Oh, and Jackie's emailed in. The reason I read emails out is they don't come through to my screen here. They come through to Hannah, and she has to read them out to me. Oh, she was thrown out of needlework lessons at school.
Oh.
But the teacher despaired of her efforts. What the teacher did? She taught herself to sew when she retired, and she's been encouraged by the channel, and she loves sewing. And she's picking up tips every day. That's nice. Don't pick them up from her, though. Not today. She's in a funny mood today. Anyway, thank you ever so much. Thank you for that. Right, the light's gone out, so you're free to do pressing when you want. Don't purse your lips at me. Just so you know, we are joking.
Detail. Fuse that on first, and then over the join, you can either put some ribbon, so there's some ribbon that goes across there. But
we had some lovely handmade with love ribbon that would look nice there. You could have got that to put that across there. Anyway, yeah.
Because we don't have ribbon in the kit, I thought because this is one of the fabrics is striped.
Oh yes.
It would be perfect to use instead. So I've applied bonder web, fusible adhesive, iron-on adhesive.
See, I told you, didn't I tell you she was going to be difficult today? On the whole thing, you've put it on the whole thing.
Just across the strip. I thought I'd like this.
It's called bonder web on the packet, isn't it? So.
Tealy colour. So I've applied it on the back, and now.
But you haven't done the whole. You haven't done the whole. You've only done it the width of the ribbon that you want the ribbon to be.
Because I'm going to trim now.
Look at me stepping
I
back.
know.
Just automatic now.
And I just want one of the thin stripes and...
Oh, Gerardine. She works with my brother. Oh, I say. Well, don't be telling him what I've been saying on telly about him being ancient. Well, I suppose if I'm 39 this year, that will make him 44. So you're just cutting out the width of what the ribbon would be. Are you leaving any seam allowance, or are you just cutting it as it is?
No, just cutting it as it is. I thought I'd have the central stripe then one either side, and then when I machine it on, I can just follow these cream stripes.
So what will happen to these bits here?
There.
Oh,
No, they can go in the bin.
I know, unusual, isn't it? So I have to ask. Okay.
So there's one. I'll do the other one quickly.
Oh, yes. Remember all these rulers, most of these rulers and the rotary cutter are all available on the website.
Perhaps if I open it.
Yeah, once the show's finished, you'll be able to find them all under, where you're watching live on the telly.
Okay.
On the computer. On the computer, I mean, not on the telly. I watched yesterday on the computer. It's very clear. You can see everything. You can see every wrinkle when you're watching on the computer. I was watching me. I've got really bad wrinkles and a big fat belly. I was really distraught yesterday. Anyway.
So I've got these two.
Nobody's jumped to my defence here, have they? They're all like, oh, yeah, that's right. Right, OK, you've done what?
So I've got those ready to go, but I'll fuse the bottom bit on first.
Oh, OK.
Take care not to do it all in one go. So fuse this on the windows, and because it's easily done, you forget to put the trim on top here, because that needs to be stitched down.
Oh, right, OK. You're taking your pattern with you just to check that you're doing it in the right order now?
It's got a placement line, just to make sure I think I've... But actually, it fits pretty much perfectly. But I did make a mistake on here when I did this last time.
Oh, did you?
I missed a step out.
Oh, no, which bit did you miss out?
It's when I was joining this bit later on,
no.
so I've made sure I've got all the instructions with me this time under the table.
Oh. Nice to know that even the experts make mistakes, isn't it? Right, the 38.95 you're seeing on there, the Coral Vintage Trailer Kit, that's what we're using at the moment, which is this bundle. I'll go through them all properly with you in a minute, because you might not want to make the trailer, you might want just the fabrics for your stash. Oh, sorry, I thought we were going to show another colour then. Sorry, I was waiting for another colour. I'll show you the colours at the end. Right, so you've ironed those two on.
OK, and now it would be, sorry. May I have...
Oh, I thought you said just you sew in first.
No, I'm going to sew these on once.
Oh, OK.
These are on. Now, this could be ribbon. I need to trim these down. Sorry, John, for the question.
Oh, yeah. Don't get the bonder web on the iron.
Oh, no, I don't want to glue it to the heap.
Oh.
I know my thumbnail's a bit short.
So are you going away? It's half term. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be going away with the boys?
We are next week.
Oh, don't tell me exactly where you're going. You went looking at castles last time, didn't you? What are you going looking at this time?
Seaside this time, going to Cornwall.
Oh, lovely. Well, I hope you have lovely weather.
So do I. We're in the tent.
Oh, is it a great big family tent with a proper bathroom and everything?
No. But I mean, if it all goes wrong, there are caravans on site that I've checked are available that week.
So, have they got proper beds in it? Is it like glamping? You're going glamping?
No, it's air beds.
Pardon?
Air beds, Lilo-y.
Oh, and you're going for a whole week?
A whole week, I know.
I can't think of anything worse. I have to say, when I was 17... I worked on a maize farm in France, and we did camping then, and it was.
It's character building.
It's not my idea of a fabulous holiday. I'm sure it's great fun with your kids and everything.
Kids do love it.
But where do you cook and things? You've got
a little stove and a little front extension, so we can, if it's raining.
What, on the stove?
No, on the tent. So if it's raining, we can, just be under
there. No, Helen's overlocker was inside a window, wasn't it?
Helen that's
where the electricity in a tent, Hannah.
Well, we have electrical hookup.
You got electrical
hookup for the tent, so we will have
lights and everything.
Lights.
Tell me you're not taking your sewing machine.
No, I'm not taking my sewing machine.
Is Helen going with you as well?
No.
I was going to say, you're not making her stay in a tent. She's far too grand to stay in a tent, isn't she?
There we go.
Oh, no. Emergency librarian and everything. She'll be watching. Right, so let's get back to the caravan. No, not the caravan, the tent. No, so you're stitching either a ribbon if you've got ribbon, or you've created a piece of ribbon from the stripy fabric within. Now, not all of them have got stripes. Only 2 of them have got stripes. So if you've got the pink one, you could still do it, but make that the gingham or something like that.
Yeah, the gingham would look really pretty, I think.
But you're not finishing the edge or anything, are you? You've just literally webbed it down and now you're top stitching it down.
I'm stitching it very much in the way I would if it was actual ribbon. That's the way I'd do it for that.
So will the edges not fray then of it?
No.
Because of the bond web?
The bond web, yeah, will seal all the fibres together.
People ask about the different colours. I'll go through the different colours with you in a second, Jo. Do a bit of wafting. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11:17 ages. I love the idea of mixing and match, because they're not 2 fabrics I'd automatically think of putting together.
No.
And yet they work really, really beautifully, don't they?
The contrast between them is really lovely.
Yes. So is there lots to do where you're doing your camping?
Well, I hope so.
You've not checked it out?
I've done a little bit of a...
Where did you do your washing up then?
There's normally like a shower block, washing up block.
Oh, you've done it before?
I've not been to this site before, but we do go camping, yeah.
Oh. Bikes? Did you take bikes on them? Hang on. No, because you see Winnebago's taking a little car behind them, don't you? But
that's great, the little car behind.
But do you take bikes to go cycling with yours?
Yes. So my youngest has just learned how to ride a 2-wheeler.
Oh.
He cycled straight through a game of cricket already.
He's what?
Straight through a game of cricket. He can't... His steering's not great.
Oh.
But it was a casual game of cricket. No, not a proper one. Just a casual one in the park, but he was straight
in the park.
through.
Yes, because Belle, who lives a few doors down from me, she's literally just learned how to cycle without her stabilisers. And like every minute of the day when she can, she's on that bike just going up and down, up and down, up and down outside. I remember that feeling of the first time you cycle without your stabilisers on. It's just the most brilliant feeling, isn't it?
It's such a sense of freedom as well. You can...
I've got a bike now, you know. My next door neighbours made it for me, yeah. Yeah, I know. They're brilliant, my next door neighbours.
So I've just used...
Right, sorry.
The...
Placement pattern.
Yes, to position those.
They look like eyes. It looks like an owl's head now.
It does. Maybe, probably not with the curtains.
No,
the curtains might stop it looking like it.
Nobody else can see an owl, just you and me. So. I haven't seen any TV. Not much. I'm up to date with Jeremy Kyle. That's all this week. Right, so... No, I'm not up to date with Corrie. So all of these pieces are bondined then. So now you're putting the curtains on...
It would be easier to press the windows on first, just for the sake of time. And
Yeah. I see. So in real life, you'd press the windows on first, and then you press the curtains onto the windows.
Yes, I'd do them in separate goes.
Right. See, this is what I would be tempted to do, the curtains on the window first, and then the window on the...
That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just personal, isn't it, really? I think it's lovely the way they've got all these... Well, that's what the team do, isn't it? But they all match so perfectly, don't they? The blues in that spot-on fabric. You see, and I wouldn't think, like, going to a shop, so I wouldn't think, I'll buy that Alison glass, I'll buy that spot-on, I'll buy that Spectrum. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't work. But I wouldn't think it would work, but it looks lovely.
I do. Yeah, I would never think to put this orange, but because of the butterflies.
Right. No, exactly. It worked. But it's such very different fabrics, aren't they?
Yeah.
So what are you putting on that side now?
This one has the door and just one window on this side.
Okay. While you place them, don't do anything. Do you mind if I just go and show the fabrics? Because people want to see the fabrics.
Of course.
Right. You sure? Don't do anything. Oh, you can do ironing. You can do ironing.
Can I press them down? Okay.
Oh, my legs gave way then as I went across there. Walking a bit funny. Right, which one first? Orange first. Coral. Coral first. Right. Right, have a look at the still first. So what you get in the kit, you get the five half-metre pieces of fabric, the tape measure, the 2 buttons, the bonder web, and the pattern. So this is the one that Joe's making, right? So look at all this fabric. It's 2.5 meters of fabric. I won't waft all of them, but I'll just show you, right? So there's the floral Scandi print there, which is the one that we use for the base. Then we've got the blue dots, which are the curtains. Then we've got the Alison Glass. I call this. I saw a picture of Alison Glass this week. She sent her Instagram, and I didn't know what to imagine. She doesn't look like I imagined she'd look. Then you've got the stripe, which Joe's used to make the ribbon effect with. I mean, 2.5 meters of fabric for $38.95 plus everything else, and then that. So you get all of that, 0.5 meter of each of those fabrics. Scandi, spot on, Alison Glass, stripy, spectrum, Bondaweb. Now, can you make the caravan and the pin cushion out of it? I think you can. I'll double check when I go over, but I think you can. I think we looked earlier and you can. So you get all of that for $38.95. That's what, oh, that's the pink, yeah, I've looked to the back, yeah, that's the pink cushion, that's what we're doing, and then there's the wall hanging as well. Yeah, if you look on the, oh, it's all right, don't worry. There's the kit. And there's the back and all the instructions of what fabrics you need and all that piece, and the panel pieces and everything like that. Pink cushion, storage box, and organizer. So that's the coral one. Now, pink is the most popular so far. So again, oh, I've wrapped all the, I'll show you the still. Show you the still. You get the fabric, 2.5 meters of fabric. You get the tape measure, you get the pattern, you get the 2 buttons, and you get the Bondaweb. All you need to supply, really, is the ribbon, if you want ribbon on it, but you can use the fabrics, make your own ribbon out of the fabrics, and embroidery thread, which, and you need a bit of interfacing at some point, don't you, Joe? Yes. Yeah, a little bit of interfacing, but you must have that in your stash. Or, of course, we can sell it to you now. I'll just show you these pink fabrics. This is the most popular bundle so far. You see, the other thing is, if you're not making, if you've got no interest in making, oh, sorry, look, on camera. If you got, it's because I tell you what I was looking at that little monitor there. I can see the sewing machine up there. If you've got no interest of making any of this, right, but you love the fabrics, imagine all the different projects you could do with these fabrics. So you get, and Bondaweb, you always have Bondaweb in your stash, don't you? So 0.5 meter of each of those fabrics. This is the most popular one so far. Pattern, Bondaweb, and tape measure, all for £38.95. There's the still. There's the still of all of those. So I'll just roll that one up. That's the most popular one so far. Right, and then last but not least, you see, I'm veering towards this one. I like this one a lot. This one, you've got the very bold stripe fabric in there. Oh, have a look. So you get the 5 fabrics, 0.5 meter each, and all the bits that go with it for $38.95. So there's the stripy, the maize, the spot-on blue. Is this? And this isn't sky, is it? That one? No, that's a bit brighter than sky. I think. Oh no, I know what this is. I think they called it. Oh, I'll just wait. I think you called it cobalt. That last one there. And then we've got the yellow gingham. And then we've got the, I think they call this floral. This one, I think I had this the other day. I think they called it a floral one. Or they've just cut the selvage off where it's with the name on it. It's an Andover fabric made by Kaffe, but it's not Lego. Lego? Meadow. Meadow. That's a funny name, isn't it? Anyway, I love this. This is my favourite. This is my favourite. My favourite of those, £38.95. Could you get Jay to come and tidy them up for me? Oh, OK, if you're trying to send messages through, Hannah's saying she thinks her web chat's stopped working, and it might just update itself in a minute, but at the moment, it's just flashing at the moment and not doing anything. So if we're not reading your message out, it's not because we're ignoring you, it's just that they're not coming through. Right, OK, so let's just go through this, right? So on this side, have you stuck those down? Yeah, so that's bondina. You've bondinaed the door and the window and the curtains, and you've got the base unit. So the whole of it was orange, and you've just stuck that bottom bit on, haven't you? Yes. And then made a ribbon going across for that go faster stripe bit. And then on the other side, we've got the 2 windows, and again the same. Okay? Right, so what's next?
The next step is to add embroidery detail to
Oh, you
these.
do that now?
Yes, that's done at this point. So I'll move those ones away.
Yeah, and you've got some. Oh, this is what you were furiously doing in the room earlier.
Yes.
When I came on air at 8 o'clock, I could see your hand embroidering something. Oh, that's really cute. Now, if you don't want to hand embroider, could you do a zigzag stitch or a fancy machine stitch or something like that if you didn't want to do the blanket stitch on it?
You could. A zigzag would be nice. Even a straight stitch round a couple of times.
Yes.
Would look nice, I think.
But you could do it. I mean, I think this is lovely because it looks kind of homespun, doesn't it? To see if you've seen that. There you go. I'll turn it around the other way. Looks a bit homespun, doesn't it, with the kind of blanket stitch going round. But if you want to use a machine stitch, you haven't got the time, or you don't. Some people don't enjoy the hand sewing, do they? They want to do it on a machine, but you could do anything like that. Okay, so we've done that. But you haven't done that one there.
No, I've not done that one. No. But this one could be zigzagged.
Yes, exactly. I'm just going to show you. We do sell the most incredible pack of... This is a mess, I'm afraid, because one of the experts opened this, the one that did, and then used some of it. So we've got a still of it there. It is the most fabulous. You get 100 threads in there, 100 embroidery floss skeins, 8 metres in each, so 800 metres of embroidery floss for £14.95. So add that in your stash. Just keep it in your stash. Okay. Let's just show you the next thing. Yeah. So
imagine this one's done as well.
Yes.
I really like the contrast actually for the blanket stitch. It doesn't show up as much around the door.
Yeah.
So I think possibly if I was doing it again, I'd go with a different colour.
Oh, okay.
Just to bring it out a bit. And you could embroider the door handle on.
Oh yes, of course. Or letterbox. The caravans have letterboxes.
Maybe they don't.
Maybe they don't.
It'd look very cute with the letterbox.
Yes. Okay.
And then once these bits are done, it's then time to put some... So the finished caddy has structure. All the pieces have interfacing.
Right, I haven't got any interfacing here to show you, but I believe Hannah's got a picture. Here's the interfacing picture, lady. So that one, it's medium white iron-on interfacing there. And I think that's the one that you get a metre by a metre, don't you? I can't see the thing from here. Oh, no, 50 by 90. 50 by 90. Would you get the whole of that out of one packet? Yes, you would do, yeah. 50 by 90 centimetres. Some interfaces come in different sizes. That's a 50 by 90 centimetre one. At £2.95. Okay, so you're putting that on all of...
So the lining pieces and the exterior pieces.
And what about... I know we haven't started it yet. What about the bit that goes through the mid... Oh,
yes, they have it on as well. I've done these ones already.
Okay.
So they're ready to go. But yes, that has interfacing on as well. Just so it can hold its shape at the end.
Okay. Are you going to iron all those iron-on?
Is that okay? If I,
Pink bundle. Single figures. Okay. Single figures now on the pink bundle. Right, while Joe's ironing that, you know I just showed you the embroidery threads? Well, you got a little tip, or you're just going to do it?
No, I'm just going to do it.
Right. What we normally use at this point is our Teflon pressing cloths, but we've sold out at the moment. They actually flew out last week. Right, okay, at this, if you are going to buy the 100 threads, what a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant little storage box this would be. You get 100 of these. Sorry, at £4.95. I'm just going to check something I just said wrong then. Yeah, 100. Yeah, you do get 100 threads in here. You get 100 cardboards in here, and what you can do is you can wind them round, write the number of the colour on there and everything, and then they're kept all neatly, and they just all sit like this in your box, all neatly, all the colours and everything. We have just reordered these. Got some more in now because they keep selling out these. £4.95. Fantastic present. Fantastic. What do you keep your embroidery threads in?
In one of those.
Oh, in one of those. One of those. Good. Good answer.
Okay.
So how long is this project going to take you, do you think, if you're doing it not in front of telly, but if you're just kind of doing it at home?
It takes longer than you think.
Right.
Only because there's just hand finishing details on it. There's the hand stitching, if you're going to embroider it by hand, that takes a bit of time. And cutting out all the little pieces that make it and, give it the look. But, yes, they do take a bit of time. Should we do the last one?
See what you mean. Well, is it called an organiser?
Yes.
It's called going glamping. That's handy for your holidays, isn't it? Pincushion storage box, this is. This is called a storage box. The organiser's the one that hangs on the wall. So you see, you can keep your patterns in it. Don't keep your rulers in it. I haven't got anything else here that you could keep in. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. If you've got serviettes, have it on the sideboard. Oh. Oh, they're a bit short, those serviettes. But you know what I mean? You keep your serviettes in it. All sorts of things. Or you keep your little rabbits in it. Or you keep fat quarters in it. Keep fat quarters in there as well. Anyway. Oops.
I'm just going to trim down. My interfacing is a bit large here.
Okay.
I'll just trim the excess.
Does it say what seam allowance on the pattern? Will it say what seam allowance you have to use?
I think the seam allowance is a 1/4 inch. I'll just double check.
Do you want me to look while you're trimming?
The instructions are really well laid out. I mean, it takes you through, which is the first page, how to cut them out, details on, real step-by-step details on how to do the applique, how to fuse the pieces on.
It's got really, really thorough instructions, hasn't it? I'm just looking to see about the seam allowance thing. Oh, a seam allowance is 1/4 inch 6mm seam allowance included for all seams, and the seams are stitched with a medium length straight stitch unless otherwise noted. You will be pressing the seam allowances to one side unless otherwise stated. But they're really good, aren't they? They're really good instructions, those.
They are really fully illustrated as well.
Yeah. Okay. So all the 4 pieces, the back, no, more than 4 pieces, the 2 sides of the caravan, the 2 linings of the caravan, and the bit that goes over the top, the roof of the caravan, have all got interfacing on them now.
They have. They're all ready to go. Like that.
Okay.
And then this is the bit I want to make sure.
Is this the bit you got wrong last time?
This is the bit I got wrong last time.
It's there.
So,
is that not it?
So this is the next bit. I've put the interfacing onto these 2 pieces, and it's important to transfer the markings on, because on this one, if you can see, it even has the point where you need to pause with the needle through the fabric to pivot everything round, so you get the true shape.
And then notches on there as well.
To make sure you're lining them up properly and that's all straight.
Oh, yes, because if you're doing 2 sides, if you do it wrong, they could be like this, couldn't they? If you haven't got them exactly right, one side could be leaning to one.
And you can just twist the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we had this issue. We did padded letters yesterday, and the gusset that goes around the side, if you don't mark the notches, if you get it slightly wrong, then they're out, aren't they?
It throws the whole thing.
Okay, so what, do you do the binding next then?
The next step is we've put the interfacing on, and then for the lining, you need to baste the interfacing to the wrong side, which we've done. And then pin the lining and the front wrong sides together, like this.
Oh, so you make that into...
So these go
it's a
together
lining
now.
that's stitched into the seams. It's not a lining that hides the seams.
You will see the raw edges.
Yeah.
I mean, you can with it. Just make sure these marks line up just so that it's consistent throughout. There we go.
It's a cute little project, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, here we go. Hannah's best ever holiday. She's just returned from Cuba, right? Amazing. My best ever holiday was in a caravan. Where did you go? Was it one on the back of your car? Your mum and dad's car? They went on to Yorkshire. Oh, here we go. We're getting the full story now, because at that time in the year, it was... Oh, she was... How old are you? She was a child, and she was obsessed with Last of the Summer Wine. So they went to... So they went to... what's it called where the little cafe is? Holmfirth. Isn't it Holmfirth? Yeah. What year did you go there, then? Oh, no, I wouldn't have been at college still then. But, anyway, so that was 21 years ago. Was it? Oh, 24 years ago, sorry. How old were you? 6? Okay. Anyway, let's get on with the story. She made friends with a duck on that holiday. That's why she loved it so much. And you wonder why we worry about it. Right, so what are you doing now?
I'm just basting the lining and the front piece together.
Oh, okay. So making one piece of fabric out of it, really. Yeah? One piece out of it. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
One unit.
Unit.
Unit, yeah.
Can't say that because when I do shoes, the units they're sold this base. This is a unit of a shoe.
Ah.
Right, now the pink bundle that I showed you a second ago, that I said, there it is. There's only, how many of those left? 5 of those left. There's only 5 of those left. I just came over to check, but Jay's messing the desk up, so I don't know what's going on. Put them all out nicely. You should keep your eye on the ball, Jay. Eye on the ball.
It'd be a good idea at this point, if you had a walking foot, to use it, because there are quite a few layers going through. Just trim.
Say that again.
Because you're going through quite a few layers, holding these together, it would be quite a good idea to pop the walking foot on the machine, just if you have one, just to hold them all steady.
Yeah. Somebody's asked to see what the wall unit is, the hanging unit, what do they call it, organiser is like. So this is it. I'll just quickly show you here. So you've still got the caravan top to it. Look, so you've got the little door and the window there, and the wheel. There's the bedroom. This must be the bed. I think that's meant to be a bed. Yes, it is. Aren't they in bed? Oh, no. I thought it was like the caravan, and inside the caravan you see the double bed. No, it's a rotary cutter in the pocket. No, it isn't. Is it? No, they're little shoes. Oh, the organiser's got like, patterns. The organiser's got patterns in it, and then the cotton reels are here. Hold your cotton reels here. Scissors are there. That looks like a toothbrush to me. But anyway, that's the, and I'll show you the back so you can see the shape of it there. Right, the bed's at number 6. Anyway. She's also got a pattern there. I want this pattern that she's got. It's an Ellie pattern, the same with this. And it makes a child's house pinned on the board there. Look, that's not in this one, but I think we should do that. Would you up for making that?
Yeah.
Child's house, look.
Wow.
We can make it for Hannah, for her house. Anyway.
I'm not sure I could do it in one show.
Why not?
Maybe a bit of a push.
Yes. Oh, look at all the ruffles on the roof as well. Anyway, that's something else. Right, let's get on. We've only got less than 20 minutes.
And just to make sure there's an equal seam allowance when I join the sides, I'm just going to trim down to the size of the exterior panel.
Right.
Because the exterior panel, there's no stretch to it, or limited stretch once you apply.
Oh, of course, yes. Okay.
There we go. Just take a little bit off the top there.
Sorry, we're not getting any messages through. I'm sorry. Hannah's screen isn't updating.
So those are those bits.
Okay, yeah. So that's the 2 sides. Then what's next?
And then before we baste these 2 together, the lining and the exterior for the sides, we need to join them together at the bottom. This is the bit I missed out last time.
Okay. Why are you joining them together? Oh, why are you doing that?
Well, it does make it more difficult.
Where's that bit going? Here?
This bit will go...
Yeah, so that will be like this.
And this goes round like that.
Oh, so you're joining the centre bottom already? The seam for the centre bottom. So
yes.
The seam you're doing now is going to go across there?
Yes. But if you were going to make an adjustment to the pattern, this would be the bit I would alter. Because you're going to have the raw edges from the sides and the inside.
Yes.
You could have the raw edges joining the bottom as well.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to add the binding around this opening while it's flat, rather than while
I do that next then. Why can't you do that next?
Well,
anyway.
I'll do it the way...
Do it the way they tell you to do it.
Yes. And then you can judge how tricky it is doing the binding by how good a job I do of it.
Have you already cut the binding then?
Yes, the binding's cut.
Is it bias binding? It will be bias binding.
It is bias binding, yes. Yeah. There's a pattern piece in there for the binding, and it has the grain arrow on it so that you get the angle right.
Oh, right, brilliant.
It's just overlapped slightly.
You could have done with some big scissors, really, couldn't you?
I could have done with doing that before I came on it, really.
Yeah, you did have an hour off.
I know. go. So yes, it's personal. And if you didn't want the raw edges, you could always bind them on the inside as well.
Yeah. Yes, it's funny that they've done so the bottom seam is enclosed inside the lining, but the other ones aren't.
I mean, I think it's probably so that when you look in, you don't see
No.
straight on. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's joined there like that
Right.
already. So I'll do this one.
Yeah.
Just trim this excess around here.
It's about 15 minutes left.
I am definitely going to have to do the binding on air, aren't I?
Why?
No, well, it might.
Is that why you're doing lots of trimming, so you don't have to get to that bit?
I'm not killing time, so I don't have to get to that. No, I'm not, honestly.
Right, while you're stitching that, what were you saying, Hannah? Sorry. Oh, okay, nothing to do now. That's fine. Sorry, I thought thinking Hannah was asking me to do something now.
I missed the button. Reverse.
Right.
And this is the point that these now are basted together.
Yeah, so the two wrong sides go together.
Yes.
And do you machine round the outside?
Yes. I mean, use a wide stitch, just in case it does go off track.
Yes,
They're easy
but it's
to
only a tacking
whip
stitch,
out.
isn't
But
it?
they are, yes. They're just to hold them together. I'll pop a pin in the bottom here. I'll try and do this quickly, actually.
No, don't, because while you're doing that, I can go through the bundles again, that's all. In fact, just pin it. Come with me and we'll do the bundles, then we'll come back and see how it stitches together. So I've got the pink first. Super popular, down to single figures already. You get half a metre of each of those fabrics. Lovely, aren't they? I'm not quite chased on a funny display this time, it's fine. £38.95, you get those fabrics, half a metre of each. But you also get the pattern, the Bondi web, the two buttons, and the, it's not a sewing machine, it's a tape measure. A tape measure. Oh dear, I think I'm a bit tired today. Okay, so that's the pink one. That's our number one favourite at the moment, the pink one there. Then we're moving on to orange. Coral it is, it's called coral. Again, you get half a metre of each of the fabric. You've got Alison Glass fabric in there, stripy fabric, spectrum, spot on. Half a metre of each of those fabrics. You get the pattern, the Bondi web, the tape measure, and the buttons. Right, a few of you got that in your basket. Make sure you check out. That's the one that Joe's using at the moment. And then this is my favourite one. Do they call it the yellow one, this one? I don't know why it's folded like that, but... There we go, there you go. Half a metre of each of those. It's called the yellow bundle. That's meadow, gingham, maize. Then we've got the stripe and the spot there. £38.95. There's all the ones that you get, plus the pattern, plus the... in single figures on the yellow. In single figures on the yellow. Remember to check out your basket. Don't want anyone to miss out. How many minutes have I got now? Oh, all right.
So I'm just making sure they definitely line up around the opening.
Yeah. I can see why you say this bit, it's intermediate, because this bit looks a little bit, not fiddly, but you have to concentrate.
Yes. I mean, it's handy that there are markers to line up, so you definitely are getting them in the right place. Right, okay. I'll do it from there. And then I'm going to stay stitch these two edges together.
Just one edge, or both the outside edges? Do you not stay stitch round the opening as well?
You could do. In fact, I will do before. You want it nice and sort of
you want it
close to the edge.
Yeah,
yes, you don't want it to be visible once the what's it's added.
Yeah.
The binding.
The what's it? Brand new word for binding.
Yes.
The what's it. I love cheesy what's it's. Other crisps are available. The Marks and Spencer's ones are brilliant. They don't call them that there at Marks and Spencer's, though, do they? Anyway, moving on. We're not supposed to talk about other things like that. No. How far in are you sewing around the edge? Just literally quarter of an inch?
Inside quarter, yes.
Inside quarter of an inch.
Yeah.
Oh, Lottie coming in for the embroidery thread organiser. Not surprised. Do you want to have another quick look? Have a quick butcher's at that. A Pat Butcher. This is brilliant as a present. Brilliant as a present, this. It's £4.95. Graphics are at the bottom there. It's the large embroidery thread organiser. I love these. You get 100 of these. And they're like little reels of thread. And you put your thread in. There's even... Can you see the... little nicks there for you to put the ends of the thread in. You can write in the name or the number of the thread, so if you run out, you know what colour to order and everything. £4.95. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Do you know what? These would make a lovely gift. If you bought the thread, or the embroidery thread and that together, it'd make a lovely gift, wouldn't it? All right.
I also use one of those to keep buttons in, because you can keep matching buttons in each of the little sections. So I have a button one and an embroidery thread one.
Okay. What do you mean matching buttons?
Well, if I buy a set of buttons, I only use a few. I keep all the ones that match together.
Got you. Maybe there's a lady in my village called Anne who loves buttons, and every time she sees me in one of my shirts, she goes, "Oh, can I have the buttons off that shirt?" I've got some shirts that've got different coloured buttons and everything, and she's like, "Oh," so whenever I throw a shirt away or use it for a duster or something, if they can't go for a charity shop, then I send her the buttons, and she gets all excited about it. But I don't know what she does with them all. I know she put some of them on a purple cardigan, but that's all I know.
That used to be my favourite thing, going through my nana's. She had a tin.
Oh, my nan had a tin as well. God, blimey, that's going back. It's terrifying when I see pictures of me when I was a child. They look like they're out of a history book now. Do you know what I mean? We look like we're in period costume.
There we go. So at this point, this is the point to add the binding around there.
I won't expect you to do it, but how did you do it? Because I'm more interested in how this gets attached to that, but shows how the binding...
Right, I would stitch close to the edge again, just to hold these, to get the lining and the exterior together.
Yeah.
But also clip around these corners. So clip notches, not quite...
Now, already, before you've done
before
anything?
Before I sew it, because it's a tight corner to get round. This is the binding. So you press over 1/2 inch along one side, and that will be the folded edge that folds inside.
Right.
And you fold that in. So this...
So do you do it like a bias binding? Do you stitch there and then fold it over and in?
Yes, so it goes round.
Yeah.
But it says to pin it coming round these corners. If you've clipped the corners, you just pull that bit straighter, and it's easier to manoeuvre it round, especially while it's in a loop.
Yeah, because you don't want mitered corners, do you?
You don't. They are rounded.
Yes. I'll just show you on here.
And if you can see on the inside, it's hand stitched down.
So you stitched it round there, fold it over, and then inside is just hand whipped down. 7 minutes now, John.
Right, I'll do this very quickly. Because if there's any bit that's going to cause problems, this will be the bit.
Oh, okay.
So I'll...
Remember, Jo's back tomorrow doing her robot. Can you be able to do the whole of that robot in an hour as well, then?
It's not... Well, I'll have a few...
Pre-prepared,
bits, yes, but actually, because it's all... There are a couple of curves on it, but it's pretty much all straight lines.
Oh, brilliant.
So it's not that difficult to make.
No, because Hannah make it, she said. I suppose she could, couldn't she?
Hannah can make it, yeah.
Have you finished your kimono yet, Hannah? Have you finished your... What was the other thing she was going to do? She was going to make something else recently, wasn't she? She's halfway through the kimono. Problem is she went on holiday. I thought you were making it for your holiday.
So I've just done that very quickly.
Right, okay.
But
so
then...
snip into the corners.
It doesn't matter that I'm going through this stitching, because this is just to hold the layers together. Yeah. But then, when they're like that, they do just open out.
Let's have a look at that. So when you go round the bend, because you've snipped it, you can almost... Because that there is when it's normal, that's like that. But because you've snipped it, when you're stitching your bias binding on, look, you just pull it, and it's so much easier to just keep stitching around. Then when it'll bounce back, when you've gone round the corner, it'll bounce back into its corner. Okay. So should we pretend we've done that? Because I want to know, is the next stage, adding this and this to them? It is. Because that's the bit I'm having trouble working out how you do it.
There are markers on this piece. I've transferred them.
You had to think then, didn't you?
I did. It's right sides together, isn't it? Yes. So markers here. I'll pick the side where they're a bit more visible.
Well, you've done them, you mean?
I have done them. I promise I've done them. Except I can't see them now. Maybe they were in
that invisible pen, erasable pen?
They're here, they're on the other side.
I can see them. So you match your notches first?
Yes, the best is to ensure it's going on straight.
Yeah.
Pin it on with all the notches lining up and ease it round this corner and pin all the way round. But you'll have a centre line. You need to transfer from these the centre line onto the bottom, so then you can line up the seam at the bottom with the centre of... I mean, if you haven't done it, you can always fold this and find a centre like that. But.
See the centre line there, and then you've also got the same notch. I haven't got the pattern here, but there'll be the same notch on the bit that goes all the way round as well. Well, actually, that's the seam, isn't it? The centre line is the seam.
Yes, for the gusset part.
Yeah. Gusset. Oh, there you go.
So here we go. And you have markers here. This is the turning point. This is where you want to pause, pivot with your needle down, so you can transfer those onto the pattern pieces.
And then there's those two notches there, which are the ones you were just looking for. And then, so where would you centre? Oh, your centre seam's here. You centre the centre seam there matches to that seam there, doesn't it?
Yes. And then that will be. I mean, you can see there with the seam allowance on that.
So you toe along to there. And then you keep going like this until those notches are matched. Then you keep going round like that until those notches match there. And then you keep going round until your dot matches at the end.
But it's not, as long as you've pinned it properly and all the notches match up, it's not that difficult to put this in. And you can, these raw edges, you can zigzag at the ends to neaten them up on the inside. But the front and the back go on in the same way.
Oh, actually, I thought it was going to be really difficult, but actually it looks like
this bit.
It just fits, doesn't it? Because it's the pattern.
The only tricky bit really is that binding at the top. And if that's proving a bit too much, you can hand stitch both sides. It's not the... because it's only a small bit as well, it's not the end of the world to pop that on by hand. Let's line up the notches.
No rush, you've got about 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
No, 3 minutes is longer than you think.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Shall I start the pin cushion
Apart from 3 minutes longer than you think it is when you wake up and think, well, my alarm's going to go off in 3 minutes, and it goes off like the next second. You roll over and it goes off, doesn't it? Whereas, I hate it. Oh, everyone's a bit tired today, I think.
After the bank holiday.
Jay's off tomorrow, anyway. And Hannah's off tomorrow. It's me and you tomorrow and little Paul. And who else is in with you? It's Timothy's in. Oh, everyone's in tomorrow. New Mike or old Mike? Oh, new Mike. Is he better? Wasn't very well yesterday. Anyway.
Sorry, this isn't very fascinating to watch, is it? But yes, take the time to pin.
I'm quite happy standing here watching.
Because once these sides are on, it's done.
Oh yes, of course. Of course, you'll look bound. You'll look, yeah.
The actual bit. Then you can add the detail for the ruffles over the top. They're just gathered ribbons. But if you didn't want to use ribbons,
but isn't this a Suffolk puff here? Is this how you have to make that?
Yes. It does. It has really good instructions on how to make a Suffolk puff.
Okay.
I was getting carried away thinking I'd finished.
Yeah. No, you haven't finished.
I'm nowhere near.
Well, no, that's fine. We can.
We'll leave that
what you've done is you just stitched that gusset on round there, which has got the opening at the top, and you've already bound that. So we're done. We've got a finished shape, but then we haven't got the decoration. So you're saying just get a bit of ribbon or make a bit of fabric. And have you glued that on or stitched that on?
It tells you in the instructions to glue it on. So whilst I've stitched the button in place in the centre of these, this then is glued on.
Oh, okay.
And so are the...
So that button is sewn to the Suffolk puff, and then the Suffolk puff itself is glued to the thing. Yeah. And what's this? And is that one glued or sewn on? That's sewn on. Show us the Suffolk puff then. I haven't got any glue in my trolley.
Okay, I only have...
You got glue in your trolley?
I have got some glue.
Oh, no. Is this the new one or is this one the old one you've got? Fast tack glue, that one. There you go, going through graphics. Right, Suffolk puff in a minute.
In a minute, no problem. With an embroidery needle as well.
The glue's been out of stock for ages, apparently. It's back in stock now. After the purse kits.
The purse kits, is that my fault?
Yeah, because the glue sold out after you did the purse kits. Oh, I've got a bone to pick as well. I was showing one of those purse kits yesterday because of I was doing the fabric, and one side wasn't glued.
Oh no, that was to show. That was for demonstrating how to do it one at a time. Sorry.
Yes. Okay. Go on the website to find the glue. We can't find it. Won't let Hannah put it in at the moment. Michael, how long?
Right, I can do this really quickly. But the instructions are brilliant for doing these. Pressing over the sides, and you want to turn 1/4 of an inch around the outsides.
Yeah.
And then gather them together.
What? I don't understand. Are they not folded over?
The edge, you see here, you press around.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let me make sure I'm...
Yeah, you're looking at the right thing now.
I still haven't been for my glasses.
Do you want to borrow mine?
And then gather them. Once you press that round...
Yes. Oh, so you just
stitch
turned it
around
over.
and gather it, just so that you don't get...
A raw edge.
A raw edge.
Yes. Oh, because that's going to be the middle, isn't it, of course?
It will. Shall I just give it a quick press?
Don't think you're going to have time to do that, but you do that. How many? Yeah. Do you want me to show tomorrow's menu while Joe's ironing that? Just show you what we're doing tomorrow. It's me and Joe again. I think it's just... is there anyone else on tomorrow? Is it just me and Joe tomorrow? No, it must be me and Joe, because there it is. Oh, look at... Nobody tells me what I'm doing from day to day. So it's the robot softie at 8 o'clock. That's Joe, obviously making a robot softie. I'm doing John's nature trail. Night Wagger gets better. Then Joe's back for the half moon quilt. I'll tell you about it in a minute. And then 11 o'clock, I'm doing simple makes for girls on my own. On my own. Am I doing it on my own? Anyway, have a look. Have you got the picture of that quilt? Wow. Are we doing a picture of that quilt that we're doing tomorrow? What was that noise? Somebody dropped something. He had to shadow what? She dropped something. I've got a picture of the quilt very quickly. Right. Tomorrow, Joe's making this. It's the Kaffe Fassett. Oh. It'll come. There it is. We've got the kit for that. We had it once before it sold out. We've got a few more. We've got a few more for the show tomorrow, and Joe will be showing you how to make that tomorrow. Joe, thanks ever so much. You're not going to get time to finish that because we've got 5 seconds left. Thank you for your company. We will see you tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Keep watching, keep buying, keep enjoying. Bye. Join us on Wednesday the 31st of May when we welcome back the lovely Jo Carter, who will be debuting her brand new soft toy. Designed exclusively for Sewing Quarter, Jo will be demonstrating how you can make this amazing robot. The kit includes a 16-page instruction booklet with templates, and you can choose from 4 different colourways, or make them all. So, make sure you join Jo and her brand new robot soft toy at 8 a.m, only on Sewing Quarter, Freeview Channel 78.